Yeah, maybe. Gameplay-wise, I don't know. Grandia 3, gameplay-wise, was okay. It had about everything this game had, but the characters and the story were just so far meh that it didn't matter. Anyway, there's just no connection. Anyway.
I mean, there isn't a connection to the previous one as well, right? For this?
Well, not like connection to previous stories, but like there's no connection with the characters.
I see.
Like you don't care about them. There's no
Gotcha.
connection there.
Gotcha.
God mushroom. That's a one-time use, I think. Said that. Oh yeah, I need to give him the thing. What is it? There. Stiff defense. Give him the warp knife. And we got the new egg, the gravity egg. We need to power it up. And then we got the demon's tears, which we're going to be able to do another combo attack. Anyway, we're back with Grandia 2. Fun game, good music, good game. Voice acting, everything you want.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
No.
You don't get anything else.
Oh, wow. Stingy.
Right. Oh, these guys are toast.
Literally?
Actually? Yeah. Literally.
Now, burn to a
You were
crisp!
making the joke.
No, they're dead.
Oh, that was a breeze.
No, it was the pillar of fire, you fool! Seed of life. Oh boy, it didn't look anything like a seed.
It was in a pouch.
Huh?
Wasn't it in a pouch?
It was in a, like, bag. Usually they look like seeds. Do you see? These guys are just here.
Dumpy sound.
Oh, yeah, she's got these stuff too. Nah. I know they're weak to earth. Start with that.
Please, Earth, answer me.
I think her super boosted move is, because of the thing she has equipped, is the explosion.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
But it takes up a lot of...
Mary's just left behind again.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see a lot of action.
Well, as soon as he gets to go first, which I don't know if I have any input on that, honestly. It's sort of random who goes first. Oh yeah, they made a new noise that lagged up for a second. A chameleon. I guess.
Sure, why not? In this world.
Yeah, let's do a combo. That. Bah. So yeah, now he gets to go 3 times.
Please, Earth,
And there's
answer
one
me.
even further on that lets you add another attack. And maybe the third one that lets you do 3
I
extra?
pray that we shall be safe ahead.
I could be remembering that wrong. There's definitely one that lets you do 4 total. Scattering Stone, that's kind of like Millennia's Piss Off, which she didn't say in this version.
I wonder if it was an audio glitch or if they censored it.
Maybe. It's
Even
interesting.
though it's not really that much of a swear.
Yeah.
Or if you just had to go in that direction, I feel. Especially
Yeah.
around this time where they throw in damn and piss off and stuff.
Damn.
I'm so
That
pissed.
hurts. Like, he still says damn. Still very much a thing.
I feel like that's about the same level. As that.
Oh, hello.
Whatever.
Chameleons might survive? No, they'll die too. Like the rest.
Please release your fury, O Earth.
Those punching sounds for the fucking lava hitting them.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Now again, I didn't grind for these enemies. I grinded for the bosses
Yes.
that the developers of the game scared me about. Saying like, oh, some bosses are going to take an hour. I'm like, maybe I don't want them to take an hour. That sounds like a Merrick item, but I could give it to him.
Belongs to me.
No,
I'm a lion man.
you get the shell, or the ancient cuirass. You get the illusion clothes. What are you wearing right now? Now, why aren't you wearing these? Wait, no, that's what's going on. Okay, all right, that's fine. I was like, oh, why don't I give him the shell armor? But the pixie robe actually has a thing it gives you. It's boots.
Get those boots.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna.
Alright.
I'm gonna. Whoop. These guys haven't even ever got to attack, have they?
I don't think so. I'm always other than waiting for
Yeah. 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 Alright, Merrick, show him what you got.
Feel the rage of the earth!
No, it's not really as good as Lena.
Hmm.
Same move. He just doesn't have as much magic.
I'm so sad.
What are you gonna do?
I like Merrick.
Once I get
pray that
some
we shall be safe
more
ahead.
books that power up different spells, I can spread them out to stuff for people to have. Like maybe Ryudo will get some wind buffs. He can get some. Maybe he can get some earth buffs. This is a campsite, right? Alright, we camp here tonight, yeah. Like, you could just skip it. I think you missed some items.
Flavor.
Hey, you missed the flavor text, you missed some items. I think. Yeah, you hear that?
You hear the monsters? Are
Yeah.
you fucking kidding me?
Alright, we'll make camp here. Whole thing leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So what happened to Maruma Village? I wonder if our actions were correct. Can I accept Celine's ways, but what else could be done? Could something else have been done? What was that? I can't hear you over the monsters. None can find fault with Sandra. Her actions were those of a dutiful parent. No one can blame Ira for what she did. She was just doing what she thought was right. As a sister of Grannis, I wonder what I really should have done. I think we should be happy that the whole village was not burned down. The village was most fortunate to have escaped destruction. For millennia, we'd still be back there sorting through this mess. Hell, Celine might have put a torch to everything. Don't you see? Millennia is Valmar, right? Does she not steal souls and do evil deeds? I still don't understand. Is she really the wings of Valmar? Millennia is but a child, yet unacquainted with the world. I'll give you that. She does seem sort of dangerous somehow, I guess. What do you think Millennia did? Did she not destroy Ira's soul? Was that the right thing to do? Miss Millennia is still a child? You think so? I think of her quite as an adult. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Because he got a face full of her
Bobs. Bops. I know not the nature of this Valmar. Even so, Millennia's smell differs from that of that damnable fiend Melphus. Still, I don't know. I figure the incarnation of pure evil would be a little less giggly, I suppose. The more I hear of Millennia, the more my disquiet grows. Who or what is she? Just thinking of her presence inside me makes me ill at ease. Just who or what is Miss Millennia, I wonder? Yes, sir. What is Millennia's purpose? What motive has she? But I speak of riddles. Come on, we yapped enough for tonight. Okay. Yeah.
Had to sleep with that, huh?
A good night's sleep. Didn't have scorpions right next to our ears or tents or anything.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, giant scorpions.
No,
With this party, I would have gone out and done something about those noises. Yeah, there they are. They're right there. Huh. Ah, what were these boys weak against? Howl? I guess I'll try Howl. See if that take care of it.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Be nice. Fire would take care of them. Oh, that'll do.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Oh. Sometimes the pun works.
Yeah.
Get the MP back. That is a exit. Okay. Thought there's not random encounters.
Yeah, it does make trudging through here less than actually trudging.
Yeah. Hey. Battle manicure, silver feather, Godspeed ring. Silver feather. Godspeed ring for sure. That's pretty damn good. I might give that to him. Give Merrig some extra attacks here. And Bonds of Trust. Yeah, I got that to her. Godspeed ring is a very, very good item. Alright, let's see that. Those first level ones. What else did I get? Yeah, there was the silver feather.
Yeah.
I think that might actually... Is it a one-time... Greatly increases IP. It's a battle thing. I think when I was younger, I thought it was actually increased act permanently. That's not the case.
Check them further.
Yeah,
Or can
down here. Yeah.
got boots to get. Something.
We got it. Yeah, eventually. Because,
Tease you with that.
yeah, they tease you with a lot of stuff, but it's fairly simple to get everything. There's no map, but it's kind of hard to really miss anything. Some stuff is sort of just right out in the open for you. You guys want to play some ball?
They look like they're ready.
We got some ball here.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Yeah, I think that would kill. Sorry, taking a drink. You. Back. Yeah, warp knives are good. Also, next time we battle, look at Ryudo's little face on the bar at the bottom. I want you to pay attention to how fast it's moving now that he's got the Godspeed ring.
Okay.
It's very funny. Broken. I think it's broken. Huh! Huh! I get a little bored of him there.
Rise, O flame!
She doesn't usually do fire attacks, so it lagged up for a second. He,
These guys were no real challenge.
the battles are going by so quickly, you can't really get a chance to look at how fast he was moving across that bar, but he's going much faster than everybody else. Probably like double the speed. Moving across that little bar.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just trucking. Unfortunately, everybody is so
Please
overpowered.
release your fury, O Earth!
Ah, here we go. Run!
Calm down, Ryudo.
It just like stops. Oh, Merrick thought he would get. Oh, there we go.
Hardly worthy of my
Merrick got to
notice.
do something. Hardly worthy of my notice. Okay. I think we camp again on this mountain, even though we're like blowing through it. Yeah, right here, actually. Stay here tonight, people. Fine, I will get some water. A fine idea. I shall accompany you. It will make your burden lighter. No, I'll be able to manage. Then I shall keep you company. Come, let us go. You two, take care, alright?
I guess I guess it's supposed to give you the idea that they're taking a long time.
Yes. I think Merrick intentionally is leaving them alone.
Oh, I see. Sneaky.
We're almost there. If I had known that this trip would take so long, I would have had Vic's pet sit Sky here. I fear our trip would have been much shorter had you not been with us, Ryuto. It's only because of you that we've come so far. I have learned many things as well. Thank you for what you've done.
Yeti.
Well, I'm not the only thing you should be thanked. I did some things I normally wouldn't do because of you. But it was worth it. I've never actually enjoyed doing a job before. And I've never seen the little punk actually work before either. Shut your wormhole, Sky.
Jeez.
Shouldn't you be pecking and scratching at the ground anyway? Anyway. When we come to the cathedral and meet with His Holiness Pope Zera, do you think he'll truly be able to exercise Valmar? That I don't know.
It's so distracting.
Look, this is a bit off topic, but do you hear those things in the background? It's really bothering me. Can we just go kill those things and then make camp? We could probably exterminate everything on this mountain before nightfall. I've been meaning to ask, why are you so nice? Well, the souls of the people are weak, so I must help them. I must bring them the light. If they're not strong, then the dark ones will seize upon their weaknesses, as with me.
Well, what is he doing up there?
Will His Holiness be able to save me? There's always a way. We'll see him tomorrow. We'll know then. What took you so long? Dinner's ready. The path we followed wrapped upon itself as a many-coiled serpent. Its course at once both circuitous and labyrinthian. Mr. Merrick is trying to say, whatever are you two talking about? We were lost. Come, let us eat. My claws are sheathed, my belly hollow.
Oh my god.
We were trying to kill those things. We could not find them. About time you showed up. How many people does it take to get water? What the hell took you so long anyway? My hunger feeds upon itself. With that, the cheer of the earth were a bit more palpable feast. Whew, I'm a little tired, Mr. Berg. I'm surprised. You're more sensitive to other needs than you appear. What's with you two? I did not think it would take so long to fetch water. So what are you two up to? You certainly took your time. I was worried something had happened. Well, no, we just got a little lost, right, Mr. Merrick? Bro, there's no need to dwell on such things.
Trying to throw that under the rug.
I see you have found yourselves. My heart is gladdened. What do you mean by that? So shall we finally reach Grandia's Cathedral? We've come so far.
Listening in.
Mr. Merrick, you really do worry about the strangest things. It would have been fun to watch them on the sly. There are times when it is best to allow the river to run its own course. You will soon discover the truth of this soon enough. Oh, I said soon first. In the event our path draws near to the cathedral. We've almost cleared the mountains. We'll be in St. Heim Papal State soon. We've come so far. Papal State and then the Grandia's Cathedral, where people gather to say their prayers. I wonder, do prayers said long ago by people you never knew still stay around, even if no one still remembers them? No! They're just words. Even a thought cast aside has the faculty to trouble and sway the mind. There is a danger in this, though the new supplants the old. Though the aged pine chokes the sapling of light, in due time the sapling will rise, as it must. What the fuck? Do a man's dreams drift silently through the ages? The thought carries far on the wings of prayer. Yeah, okay. On the other hand, there are still many people that are trapped by the old beliefs that think they're important. Even a thought cast aside is... Yeah, okay. Alright. We'll speed things up a bit tomorrow. Let's get to bed. Feels like, almost like they're trying to, I don't know if the game is meaning to do this, but they're, like, camping, like, every so often, going like, well, we'll get there tomorrow. Like, actually, let's put it out to the next day. And, like, they're just sort of taking their time all of a sudden. Because they're enjoying being with each other, and now they're sort of just not getting there as quick as they can. Here's these fucking Yetis. How did you miss them? How did you miss them? They were right here. Ah, fuck it. I'll do it.
Burn to a crisp.
We were lost. Come, let us eat.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Anyway, so they were looking for water, huh?
Yeah, what happened to that? Word spying. Oh my gosh. That looks like his weapon?
Yeah, well, there's water. That's how far away it was. It was
I see what you're saying.
15 seconds away. Well, burn flame will do.
Right. Rise, O flame!
Yeah, they're dead. Gadoo.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Very, very breathy kind of animal creature.
Here's a puzzle.
Is there
Meh. I guess there wasn't a little notification next to it. So unless you were clicking it, you wouldn't know to maybe push a rock.
pets?
Yeah. Like usually they get a little... bing. Anyway, weapon from Eric. Dragon Slayer Axe. I think it does better against reptiles, yeah. And it's stronger, so... It's good. Because there's iguanas or chameleons on this trail. Still need those boots, though. Oh, I'll take care of this. Die!
Oh, holy tongues of fire!
Sound like Celine a little bit.
Hmm.
Purified.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
I need all those special coins. So many special coins. I think we get a book on this mountain. Maybe it's the next area that's coming up. Anyway, I think this kind of wraps around to the bottom area a little bit. No! Ow! Oh, good. Yeesh. Nasty little sounds.
God.
Who rumbling of earth and mountain, grant me power!
Oh, that wasn't much power.
I guess for your look. God, it's so weird. So weird.
Burrito is already up again. Way before Mehereg. Nope.
It's comical.
Oh, we got a hit. Get him!
Yeah! Nothing withstands my blade.
But things will withstand my magic. You could be sure of that. You could be very sure of that.
Oh, it's so mean.
So this always confused me.
That's peaceful.
There you go. That's it. It has no point,
Oh.
is what I'm saying. It's like, I thought, oh, is there a puzzle here? That's supposed to tempt you, and you're like, oh, I didn't grab that. And you're already like halfway up the mountain from there. Ugh. Oh, this is the right way then. For me.
Going back?
No, we are going back?
Yes.
Just making sure. This is the Dragon Slayer axe? Yeah, okay. Okay.
What's that kind of did he forget something?
I was like, it didn't... It's weird. Back and forward look kind of the same in terms of distance.
I see what you mean.
So this is the right way to go.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. I thought there was one more branch because of that thing that branches off and looks at the thing. I'm sorry. Do we... Okay, this is the right way this time.
Thought you did it again.
Yeah, I thought it did. Yep.
Spun all the way around.
Oh, holy
Get me out of this
tongues of
fire! I know she's about to fire.
I pray that we shall be
Oh
safe.
my god.
He seems to do that the most. Especially
There's
since he
always
runs
something
and
weird with him.
breathes.
Yeah, the breathing doesn't help. It draws attention. Why him?
I don't know.
Like, he's the only one who makes noise like that. So strange.
Well, I'll try that.
Now, burn to a crisp.
He did.
We shall be safe ahead.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Is this supposed to be steam or water?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like geysers a little bit.
Probably, yeah.
Let's try that. How much that does.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
She didn't miss.
There!
Yeah. And then they're behind her after that. She still proceeds to attack, even though that she doesn't move.
Hardly worthy of my notice.
She doesn't turn around and then do the spin attack. She's like, well, I just go ahead and do it again. I don't think I missed the boots. I think I just... They're so far up ahead that it makes you think. That'll hit. Right? That'll do. That'll do, pig.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
And regular attack should do.
Did
No!
he like flash forward?
Yeah, he has the warp knife.
Okay.
Whenever he attacks, he just warps to the target.
Okay.
Yeah.
We shall be safe ahead.
So he just fucking instant transmission? Yes, he...
Alright, I was very concerned. I'm like, this game is starting to fall apart.
No, he's got a really good weapon.
Okay.
And I think I remember keeping that on him for a decent period of time because he gets to him quickly, and that's a big deal.
Yeah. Ha!
Yeah, let's attack this time. Oh yeah, he did a new attack sound during his combo. Yeah, made a new noise. And the game decided to freeze up. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you about to attack me?
Tensei can slash!
Yeah, at least it isn't breaking that game.
No. He took 0 damage,
Gotta
but it
work
still
even
counted as
harder.
a
I heard,
yeah.
yeah. I remember you mentioning that.
Which makes me wonder, should he even have a second toughness on?
We
Because
think
of
the
that.
One is completely
If
nullified.
one nullifies the things, then why not just have him
I
have
guess
one?
it kind of depends on what he's up against as well. If something is like a boss, then it is gonna
If-
break through.
There's something you get later on that actually draws. He's like, you can put that on somebody and make them the tank. Like he'll draw attacks to him.
Okay.
Not specifically Merrick, but it's a thing you can equip in this menu. But I'm gonna give another one. I'm gonna give it to who's the least.
Yeah, whoever has this
Her.
defense.
Yeah. And I don't know why I haven't had this on. Item use. Magic recover. Item recover. Yeah. Whatever. It's all good. I think we're right next to St. Time Papal. Okay, so we missed the boots.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Pretty sure we explored it, but it shouldn't take long to go back and figure this out. It's not like we have to camp again. This part is the one that's annoying because... Alright, well, it's definitely not something we have to come back to. We never come back here. So, something we gotta find now.
It's very strange.
I remember there being a rock puzzle. Like you walk down from a platform onto a rock into a lower area. I don't know if you have to push the rock down there or like some spikes fell from the ceiling and you walked on top of them, sort of thing. Like the previous dungeon. We'll find out. That's something else. Enemies don't respawn, so that's nice.
Yes.
Here's this campsite.
Traverse without worry.
Yeah. Now you can go back and search for a thing. here we go. Yeah, push a rock down and you can... Yeah, this is exactly what I said. There was a ledge, you push a rock down, you walk down to it.
It helps with those enemies mark new territories.
Yes. You can definitely tell where you have and haven't been.
Very helpful.
Get him!
Oh, holy tongues of fire! I pray that we shall be safe.
Just sliding around!
Fuck you, Rudo.
Like, get out of the way. This is my spot, I earned it!
Silly. So
And that's the thing we got earlier. Yeah, so these are definitely boots.
Yay.
Mock boots.
Now, are they any good?
I think they are, actually. Yeah, supersonic speed.
Alright.
Up movement, even further.
That's the nice thing about this game is that it seems like every item you get is almost always useful.
Yeah.
I've been playing Visceria, and I come across items constantly where I'm just like, this is crap, this is awful, this is whatever. And I feel like other RPGs do that too.
Yeah.
Where sometimes
This
it's-
game, any items that you see laying around in the dungeon are going to be good for that point in the game.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's nice.
They will replace something you are currently equipped with.
Yeah. I don't like it when they... I mean, I guess it's gold fodder at that point, but...
Yeah, it's like,
It's
well,
nice
I
to
guess I
get
could sell it.
something. It's nice to get upgrades that you don't have to buy. You just found it.
And this game gave me, hold on, that too. But it gave me these... Also, I don't think there's any limit to how much stuff you can hold either, so
Oh, that's nice.
no inventory limit. Pretty rings, I think they were just dropping from enemies.
Hmm.
Specifically, there are items you know that are just for selling. And those are those type of things. Fairly obvious because it has no stats on it. It just says,
Right.
very pretty ring. And you can just assume, well, okay, I guess I'll sell it.
I like that. It's clear.
Yeah. Even in Final Fantasy, like, they go like, oh, something used for crafting. It might be good for selling. And you're like, well, which is it?
Yeah,
Is it do I save it for crafting, or is it good to sell? And more than often than not, it's sell it.
right.
But then I found out how to grind money in that, and I never needed to sell any of that stuff. I was like, well, I might need it for grinding, or I might need it for crafting, and then I never used it for crafting. For spells specifically,
Right.
because all you need is the ramen for the healing spell, and then you need like the drops from the Magitech people for everything else. That more or less took care of things. You know, now we're at this point in the game.
Oh my goodness.
Shop here sells a really cool item
Yes.
that I will stock up at 99 of.
99.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha.
made it. We're finally here. Who the fuck are you? Before you lies the splendor of Saint-Heim Papal State, dedicated in honor of the glory and majesty of our great Lord Granus. I'm sorry, who told you to start expositioning on us?
Is it just welcoming people?
Cute. This where the cathedral is? Yes, it is so, but what business have you at the cathedral? I'm a sister in the service of Lord Granus. My name is Elena, Father Carius of Carbo and Black Forest instructed me to come call upon His Holiness Pope Zera. Well, that must have been quite a journey, so you wish to meet His Holiness Zera? Make a report regarding the ceremony of sealing. Well then, let me lead you to the cathedral. Well, I would rather not today. I shall go there directly tomorrow. As you wish, I shall inform His Holiness. Yeah. Another inkling of them not wanting to get it over. And so the mighty warriors come to the end of their lengthy, needlessly complicated journey. Did good, kid. Must be tired. Oh, I thought she said the same thing. Rita, what will you and the others do now? It was the same thing that he said.
Oh, okay.
It flashed
Oh,
up.
skipped. Okay.
I thought I did that earlier in the game, and I
Okay.
looked at the stream to see that. I'm still a little concerned about my brother, but I have no idea where he might be. Fate has seen fit to bind brother to brother. I would stay on with you if Destiny's work is not yet complete. I would like to stay with you too, but I'm also interested in the stories told by the Church of Granus, so I would like to stay here for a while. Not a problem, not like I have anywhere else to be, but Elena, you sure you don't want to take care of your business today? It is an audience with His Holiness Zera, so I want to be neat before I go. Okay, let's spend the night here and rest our feet, or for some of us, our rat-stained claws. Yes, let's do. I'm hungry as well. I think he's talking about Sky. Yes, you're right. Not like Merrick, just
Yeah,
like
I thought he
a
was, like,
stab
being
at
a
him.
real asshole.
Those rat-stained claws. Excuse me.
He talked about like tracking his claws earlier.
My claws are sheathed, my belly hollow. Welcome to St. High Shop.
Just
yeah,
say
yeah.
you're hungry, Merrick.
I'm hungry.
I really like Merrick. He's a
Yeah.
good boy.
Sister staff. Using the staff gives cure, which I guess cures status ailments. Sister robe. That's pretty nice. Oh, thing it doesn't automatically do that. Don't get nauseous from doing that. No rocking back and forth can do that.
I'm just enjoying the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Happy
Jewelry.
music.
Okay. Items. Wait, no, regional. Here we go. 50 SP.
Butter roll.
Yeah.
Butter roll. Oh god, you have to do it like that? I guess it's times 5.
Yeah.
Faster! Faster!
Shit! I got a sandwich.
Are you-
Alright, now I gotta do.
I can't believe you bought that sandwich.
I bought a single sandwich. It cures poison and paralysis and 600 HP. It's not bad. But, yeah. Sympathy nut.
So why'd you get
The
how much
sympathy
of a-
nut.
Wait, oh.
The swiftness nut.
The patience.
The
Wow.
patience nut.
Oh, that I can definitely.
The power nut.
Jesus.
The best one.
I can you
Anyway.
know, put a story behind each one of those. But anyway, not a personal story, mind you.
What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, what was it? Buying that many butter rolls? Were they just that good for healing, or?
They are good for restoring SP, which
Okay.
is the thing for like Tensaken Slash, Impact Bomb,
Okay.
Beast Thing Cat. And I think the most everybody has is like 170 to like 200 or something like that.
Okay.
And they restore 50. Meanwhile, everything else in the game is like 25. So we have a bit to restore our shit.
Okay. Cool.
So we don't really even need to hit up rest points if I really don't want to.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like he has 197, 179, 183, 221. He's a little lower than the others for some
Do
reason.
Future towns sell it as well, or is it only here?
It's a regional thing, so this town only.
Oh wow. Okay, hold on to those then.
Yes, that's why I bought 99. I had the money to do it. Welcome. I guess we'll recover. May you be blessed by Lord Granus. Yeah, okay. Spend the
Tell
night.
me who to be blessed by.
I'll bless myself. Thank you very much. This music, somber. I wish to thank you all for. Uh-oh.
What you've done for me?
You did your fair share for me. You did your fair share too. It advanced on its own. For everything you've done for me. Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't skip ahead. The thing did. Anyway, it's been quite a pleasure and quite an adventure as well. Much remains to be done with all. The wise man still tends to the fire, though it burns brightly. Thank you so much. I just do not know how to thank you enough, my friends. It's my job. Don't mention it. Don't say that, Ryudo. Excuse me. Excuse me. Miss Elena, come to the cathedral right now. His Holiness Zera is overjoyed by the news of your arrival.
Why is this his voice now?
Right now? I'm in the middle of dinner. I'm not yet ready. Can this not wait?
We shall bring you things later. His Holiness Zera is looking forward to having dinner with you. Please do not make him wait.
Oh, that's weird.
No, I must not do that. Everyone, Rito. Don't spoil the moment, kid. By now you know what to do. Good luck. Miss Elena, please take care. Your kindness is indeed a rare treasure, Elena. Thank you all for everything you have done. I will not forget you. Well, Miss Elena, she's gone. She is. And now we return to other matters. She took all the good items! Well, our job here is finished. Yeah, the job's done. But I'm feeling a little sad about the whole thing. Go figure.
I have emotions.
Character development. Guess that's what it means to be a geodad. I can see it. The day of darkness is near. Valmar's moon, too. It's not even his voice at all. His final shadow is growing ever stronger. Valmar is certainly attempted to revive. It's so changing
Your voice keeps
constantly.
changing. Are you okay?
You misunderstand this. What? Listen, Elena. You misunderstand important. Not just for you, but for the world. The darkness must be sorted. Doing this will require all of your effort. The power of Lord Granus, then the divine sword, the Granisaber. You must find it no matter what. Fail, and the world is doomed. I understand. You must succeed in order to remove the darkness within you as well. You must prevail. I understand. I will not let you down. Okay, so we gotta find the Granisaber, or she does.
Right.
Never been one for goodbyes or hellos. Can't help but feel a bit sad when someone like her leaves. Yes, were Miss Elena with us, we would be able to see the inside of the cathedral. I presume it interests you. Yes, Miss Elena often spoke of the confrontation between light and darkness, but I don't quite understand at all. Light, darkness, Granus, Valmar, can't tell them apart. As well, I am not versed in matters of religion. So we might just find out something there. Mr. Ryudo, I presume? What is this? I'm busy. Didn't your church drill some manners into you, or did it just drill through your head? I apologize for my rudeness, Ryudo. The Pope is called for you. Please come to the cathedral right away. Look, I realize word of my amazing singing voice has spread everywhere, but I'm not interested. So does there a special request? Please bring your companions also. I beg my leave. The Pope has a special request? Sounds like the first line of a really bad joke. So a Pope and a Geohound walk into a bar. One says to the other one, you ever heard of our Lord and Savior Granus? It's like, fuck you and your religion. And there's no punchline at all. That's it. And the bartender's like, whoa, whoa, hold on. You haven't had anything to drink yet. What kind of person is Selena Sarah? I understand he is said to be the sage who will save the world. And then the bartender says, aren't you the sage that will save the world?
Jesus Christ.
So she just says, fuck you in this world. I'm tired of living in this world.
I was just thinking,
and then he swords the Pope in the face.
Oh my god.
Instead of himself.
He swords
He swords him in the face.
That's a
The
bad
end.
job.
It's not a good
To
joke.
sword somebody.
It's more of a tale of woe, which isn't nearly as impressive as the sage who will save his breath. This better be quick.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we can't go over there.
That was dumb.
Very dumb. I got some wine at the bakery. Would you mind if I just had just a couple sips, you know? I don't understand your situation, but you must do what your heart tells you is right. Oh, right. Well, I made a pledge to stop drinking for the sake of my late wife and my son back home. I killed him drunk driving. What's one sip gonna hurt? What kind of man am I? To lose my wife, I drowned myself in drink and neglected my only son. Wow. I swore I'd stop drinking, but even so, oh, Mark, please forgive me. Hey, do not give up. You can fight your way through this. I'm sure your son is waiting for you to recover. Think about how he feels. I've got to beat this. I can become strong, and then I'll feel my son's hand in mine. I want to thank you all for helping me avoid repeating all mistakes. Thank you so much.
Jeez.
Wow. So they have wine here, you say? I don't remember that on the menu. Let me check. Regional?
I feel like these people are wine people. Maybe it's all these elixirs.
Elixirs? The smelling salts? The wound salve? Holy wound salve? Holy wound salve, Batman. It's not very holy. Oh, the bakery.
Alright, you did say bakery.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. My, you've all got such happy faces today. That's sure to make Lord Granus glad, too. I'm sorry we're drunk on wine. Just look at the smile on you, young man. My, you look as happy as a puppy dog. It's written all
Giant
over your
bread.
face. What are you talking about? If you think calling me a puppy dog will help you meet Elena, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh my god.
Come on now, Ryudo. Nobody said anything about Elena, did they? Warning. Yeah, didn't like being called a puppy
My
dog.
things. Oh my god. What is... Oh.
It's a little
oh.
sheep.
Oh, sheep.
Little sheep
Is
rat.
this-
Every day we go to Grandia's
So
Cathedral
nice.
to partake of the bread and wine. Oh, I get it. It's a communion. Gotcha. It's like the grape juice. Afterward, we go to share our bread with the poor, unemployed people, such as those men over there. Why, that's so very generous of you. I better keep this nice guy act so nobody yells at me. What do you expect, Mr. Ryudo? Listen, we have to get to the cathedral for her to meet Elena.
Trying to get over there with that little mouse thing. It's really
Yeah.
cute.
People at this here bakery, they're good workers, heck of a lot different from the guys like me who come here to beg. If that is how you truly feel, then what prevents you from bettering your position in life? Klutzy old me, I get nothing but bad memories of work. Why, I could never be like the folks here. Folks here, working here, seem happy doing it. I suppose I'd like working too if I only could handle the job like they do. Whether or not you can handle that job is no big deal. I think there's something more important that's holding you back. Huh? Are you feeling ill? You spoke with such sincerity. It's such a departure from your usual cynical self. Shut your
Jeez.
beak, you mangly flying rat! They're saying there, same cynical old self. You feel better now? You mean work could be fun? I didn't know that. Anyway, let's reset the rat.
So cute. Whatever it really is. Because it kind of looks... Like its ears
It's
are
got like
almost like-
ram horns.
Maybe it's just like a weird hybrid thing. Because it does kind of look woolly.
Yeah, it looks like a rat mixed or a mouse mixed with like a ram.
Is good. Is good.
Me.
I want it to be my friend.
Grants will always protect this country. That's why the day of darkness will not be scary for us. Oh yeah, sure. Okay. What happens if Lord Granus is not paying attention, or if he's asleep? What then? Will we be afraid? What? You mean Lord Granus sleeps too? Well, I don't know what I'd do. Probably die, I guess.
Guess I'll die.
Anyway, wine. I wonder if there's. I mean, I don't remember wine, but never actually talked to these people. Although I lost my dear husband, I have a wonderful child that we raised, and for that I thank Lord Granus. Everything should be as Lord Granus wishes. May he preserve our wealth. I beseech thee, Lord Granus. You seek divine aid for everything, if it were only that easy. Hey, she's serious. Oh. Oh, she spawned up. Hello. Excuse me, do you know what the Day of Darkness is? Ha! What a question to ask me! Look, I'm no priest, but I think it's when Valmar wreaks havoc on the world. Oh, so that's it, huh? Day of Darkness sure sounds awful. Yes, but you are in the Holy Land. You have nothing to worry about as Granus watches over you. Sure. Sure.
Oh,
there's a
my
bunch of
God.
them. Selene is such a
Yes.
young, wonderful person, and at such a young age, she's leader of off. Oh, I thought it said off. The Cathedral Knights too. Maybe I'm drunk.
Maybe.
Maybe, but I've
I don't
caught
know what would be
a
on.
glimpse of, I don't know, water? I'm drinking water. Maybe it's not enough. But I've caught a glimpse of something cold behind that lovely warm smile of hers. She's a beauty, but she makes me tremble.
I like it.
That alarmed me initially as well. Her beauty is that of a predator hunting her prey. Not at all like Elena's beauty. That's true, when I look at both of them, it makes me even more confused about their religion. Why are they so different?
Little spooky, scared.
They go and
She
cower
rats.
under tables every time we walk by. I wonder if it's Mereg
Oh no.
triggering them.
Oh, that's so sad.
You can't visit these houses. I think it's just to make the city look a little bigger.
Give it flavor.
Library?
So excited to read books.
Welcome to the library! Here you may read the Holy Light and the Light of Lord Granus. Each is divided into several volumes, so if you wish to read them in order, start from the left side of the shelf.
That's the game telling you
Oh.
what order to read them.
It's like, oh, welcome to the library! I will briefly explain the rules for using this facility. Basically, you're free to read any of the books in this building, however, no books can be checked out. Huh? Really? Certain activities are prohibited in this building. Please refrain from writing in the books and do speak softly. Sure, that makes sense. Shh! In addition, no drinking, except for me. There shall be no sunbathing or napping, since books may get drooled on.
Alright.
Also, no foot races, hide and seek, or... Huh? What in blazes is this woman talking about? Woman! No eating, drinking, cooking, banqueting, trade talks, marriage proposals,
Oh my God.
career counseling, fortune telling, or mushy stuff. Ma'am? Ma'am, am I hearing you right? And finally, no violence. That includes punches, kicks, tackles, shoulder throws. Don't even think about using weapons. Okay? Enough already. Sheesh. Anyway, there's no actual limit to the number of activities prohibited in this building. Do you understand the basic ones? Not quite, I'm afraid.
But you won't stop telling
Would
me
you
about
mind
shit.
explaining it all to me once more?
Oh,
Mary,
my
when
God.
did you learn to crack wise? This concludes my explanation of the library usage rules. Are there any questions? Yeah, I've got one. How could you take this job seriously? Alright. So, the Holy Light. I shall narrate for you. Know that long ago all lived in the light. All knew the love of Grandis. The earth was bountiful and the people's hearts were glad. And so did Valmar find the world. The taint of darkness spread across the land.
Shouting.
And the heart of man was despoiled of his innocence. Light and darkness. Okay, calm down. Moved to battle by fate ordained. As was foretold by the prophecy. Men too prepared for war, the numbers divided between light and darkness. And so began the battle of good and evil, fought without ceasing upon the fields of eternity, day yielding not to night. The dead had long ceased to be counted with that length. Grannis and Valmar fixed their eyes upon each other better to make an end. Whatever that means! What, did Merrick write this? Its formal title is The Holy Light. Quite an inflated title for a dumbed-down version of the original scripture. This was meant to be read by us common folk, right? Yes, that is right. Have you read it before? Why the hell would I do that? Anyway, I've heard it all before, though not exactly in this form.
That's right.
The Holy Light Book 2!
Oh boy.
And the Chamber of Secrets. Darkness fell before the light. The earth was split asunder, land sunk to sea, and sea vomited land as Valmar's spirit was sealed. A new moon was hung in the heavens. In the heavens, governor. It is written that when the moon burns in remembrance, so misfortune will soon follow. Thus it portends judgment of the righteous and is called Valmar's moon, for the shadow of the dark one lies long and heavy. Look up what portends means. Anybody ever say that in normal conversation?
Never.
We have a dictionary that's entirely around portends. There is much to meditate on within these pages. I'll have to sleep on it, which shouldn't be a problem given the reading material. You should at least be familiar with everything you find boring or difficult to read. Chances are they're all important. He speaks truly. You guys have been hanging around with Rowan too much. The Holy Light, Book 3, Prisoner of Azkaban. Prisoner of Gran Azkaban. Valmar Azkaban. The darkness stirred even as the sails were set. All of those are part of the same title. It's all the same title.
Oh yeah.
It's just very long. It's its own book. The title is its own book. Anxious again to work upon the hearts of men, so strong is its hatred of light, and Grannis set a part of his spirit. Sorry, I'm eating lasagna. It's not against the rules. I make the rules. Fashioning the sun to restore and ruin land. Oh, good. Oh, Lord, Grannis, save me. And then wounded the light slept. Does not the light of the sun shine even now? Does not the land await the return of its true God? May the light come quickly. Does not Ryudo tire of this? Does not he want to put his fist through this book? May his suffer end quickly.
Oh my god.
Which part of it bothers you? Part that says whoopee for Grannis. Let's run about happily, trailing brightly colored ribbons from our hands.
I feel for him.
I guess that cannot be helped. It is that kind of book, but it is sort of one-sided. So why don't we listen to the other side? I'm interested in what the followers of darkness have to say. Have to be fair. Oh, I knocked the book over.
You asshole.
No knocking over books! The Light of Lord Grannis, Chapter 1.
Jesus. Alright.
This is The Hobbit.
Uh-oh.
Once upon a time. Oh, good. That's good. That's a good way to start a book. I'm sure it's not a fairy tale.
Yeah.
People were in trouble. There was nothing in the world, and the people kept fighting all the time.
Okay.
There was nothing, but there were people.
This is worded so differently.
One day, a huge light appeared in the sky and began to shine on the earth. The light blessed the earth, and told the people to stop fighting. The light was Lord Grannis. People said, "Fuck off! You're just a light. Get the fuck out of here." Some people listened to Lord Grannis and stopped fighting. Then the world became beautiful. Trees grew everywhere, birds sang sweetly, and fish played in the blue seas. Seeds rode the winds, and flowers bloomed all over. The land became a true paradise. The people of all praised Lord Grannis and lived happily. All of them. This is painful. How many young minds have been totally warped by this bogus story? You have to admit, this is quite a major work. I've never heard of it. Which explains why your eyes aren't glazed over like everyone else's. What stories do they tell kids where you're from, Merrick? The sun also rises and the sun also sets. The rivers run into the sea and the sea is not full. The rain returns into the heavens. Such is the manner in which our cycles begin. The legends are taught to the young, even as I was instructed while yet at youth. Tree grows, beaver eats tree falls, beaver builds dam, more trees grow, I get it. Circle of Life. The Light of Lord Grannis, Chapter 2, Lion King 1.5.
Oh no.
But one day,
Remember that movie?
Timon and Pumbaa had their own movie based in the background of the first one. Ugh. The sky suddenly grew cloudy. The daytime became as dark as night, and heavy rain began to fall. A scary monster, came to make traps to catch people who didn't take care of their hearts. These people became monsters as well. One after another, the monsters began attacking the people who were living happily. Lord Grannis saw what the bad people were doing and lifted a giant sword to protect the good people of the monsters. Some people had to run away. Then they saw the monsters, but then they saw Lord Grannis fighting. They came back to help. Wow, this is bad.
This is definitely
The
meant
battle
for
lasted
children.
for a long time. The people who had become monsters did not live through it. To keep any more people from dying, Lord Grannis decided to fight the King of Monsters, whose name was Valmar. Your people burden themselves with dread at a tender age. Your fear of demons and darkness must indeed be great.
It's so.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen a demon. What are you saying? You must speak. What are you talking about? Miss Millennia.
Oops.
Ah, right. But even if she is the wings of Valmar, which doesn't make sense, she's not like the chumps in this story. Anyway. What's this? Let's sing the Song of Light?
Oh no.
Looks like the words of the Song of Light. Let's see. With the morning light, the word abounds. A miracle is brought to pass. Pure water, a teardrop, peace, light, love, sounds. The fruit of the fields breathes ripeness. The wind of blessing blows across the... Oh no, he's starting to sing it as well. All is filled with thanksgiving. Storms and stress and darkness at last. Turn to the light and joy of the warm day. O Lord, thank you for your wondrous works. Doesn't have much of a beat. Perhaps if Elena were to bring it to song. Anyway. My Lord Grannis, Chapter 3.
Oh no.
Oh God.
No.
Hang
no
on.
more.
Hang on. That's a lot. I didn't realize these books actually had things in them.
Oh god.
Not this one.
Just that-
Hey, this one's not about religion. How unusual. Strange that such a book should be here. Let's see. Raising Squeak Boss. Those are the
Oh,
Squeak Boss.
Squeak
They're
Boss!
mouse
We are
mouse sheep.
Oh.
Basically, the Squeak Bot needs no care. If it cries, just shear its wool and milk it, and you'll be fine. You're kidding me. That's all that's in here?
Okay.
Yes, I guess so. It's the kind of book you'd use for a report in school.
Oh my god. I don't remember them. I
Alright.
want one.
So book reports are still a thing in this universe. God help us. Light of Lord Grannis, Chapter 3. At the end of the long battle, Lord Grannis killed Valmar, but was badly hurt. At least that we're reading it in order. This is the last one.
Yes.
The people gathered in worry around Lord Grannis. Suddenly, a huge moon appeared in the sky, frightening the people. The sight of the scary moon made the people fear that Valmar was not dead. Seeing this, Lord Grannis threw a part of himself into the sky and made the sun. Lord Grannis said, "I will watch over you. If you keep your heart pure, Valmar will never appear again." Then he went to sleep. Since then, Valmar stayed hidden away from the bright sun. Even while sleeping, Lord Grannis even now still watches over people, so that they will never again be tempted by Valmar. Makes me think about how we were taught that the moon was unlucky when we were kids. Yes, as in the book, the moon is called Valmar's moon. No wonder people have the feeling that is a bad omen. I was not aware. Hey, Rowan, remember how scared you'd be when you'd mess around and your parents would throw you out of the house at night? That never happened to me, so I'm not quite sure. You keep forgetting that you were the only kid destructive enough that his own parents had no choice but to toss him to the wolves.
Oh my god.
So I suggest you shut your damn beak, bird.
Oh my god, he's making a point.
Yeah.
Oh
Anyway, library. Arc done.
my god.
There's a downstairs of this house. Oh, what do you know? There's upstairs too. The sermons of the wonderful Pope Zera. I know that if my husband hears them, he'll abandon his desires and reform himself. I'm not too into religion, but I have to see for myself just how wonderful this Pope Zera guy is. Yes, and you can visit Elena as
Sure,
well.
he's not evil.
Yeah, right.
That would be ridiculous. He's a pope.
He's a pope. Why would he be evil? As the future trade king, there are several things I'm concerned about. What might those be? Economy? Market trends, perhaps? No. I'm not dressed right. I need to wear something more deluxe. Upstairs. Hello. Every day my dad just talks about trade. My mom just talks about Pope Zera. They're both slackers. Ha!
Wow.
A kid after my own heart. Thought I guess I am a deadbeat too, since I've got nothing to do except go meet Pope Zera. Pope Zera. If you really don't wish to go, you should speak up, Ryudo. Just because you want to impress Elena, you... Huh? What are you talking about, Rowan? I'm always busy. I have to play with my squeak ball in the morning, and then with Sam and Millie in the afternoon. I'm not like my slacker parents. I've always got a schedule to keep up with. Busy all the time.
I guess squeak balls are very popular. That's why it was in the library.
Yeah, what? Oh,
Even though
no.
it was only like religion.
Is there a squeak ball in this house?
Squeak ball.
I don't think so.
Where's the downstairs?
This is the downstairs.
Oh, you mentioned that there was a downstairs.
It says downstairs at the entrance of the house.
Oh,
That's why I was like, there must be an upstairs of this house.
Oh, okay. I was.
See, like there.
When you said that, I didn't realize that there was a title to it. I was like,
Yes.
what? Grace person?
Please don't worry if you don't understand what my husband is saying. I'm his wife, and I don't understand him much either. Wait a minute. I'd say it's all pretty much meaningless if no one understands what he says. Now, Ryudo, artists such as this man often have ideas that we ordinary people cannot comprehend. The stones used in our bindings were all quarried from the sacred Saintine Mountains. Can you feel them? The vibrations from each of the stones in the form of this building? Breath of Lord Granus? Or are you looking at the sheep paw on the bottom right?
Guilty?
Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
Oh, I was definitely looking at the squeak ball. Like, as you said that, I was like, oh shit.
That is an interesting theory. I would like to think it through. Please excuse Mr. Merrick. He's somewhat of an intellectual. Thus, each of us is protected, as if we were being held. Yeah, I did. I knew it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, she's probably staring at it. In the hand of Lord Granus.
I feel attacked. Oh, they're so cute though.
They are. And apparently they're not that hard to take care of. You just milk them and shave them.
It's weird, but that's okay.
Milk and a shave. The old 1-2, as they call it.
Oh, okay. Not comfortable with the way you word that.
The old... Yeah. The old Bob's your uncle. When my husband served in this country, I wasn't particularly worried about him. But since he was in such a distant town, I'd worry every day. It started right after we were separated. Not that I would know about this, but doesn't absence make the heart grow fonder? I don't know. Never mind. Since my dad went far away, my mom always saying stuff like, give thanks for every little thing and be happy you can smile. So I just thank everybody for everything. It's so simple. A positive state of mind can carry you through any trouble, any ordeal. Once something is gone, it's too late to cherish it. Never throw away what's valuable. No matter how much you cherish something, once it's gone, it's gone. No amount of praying or crying will bring it back. Ryudo, there's no way to be speaking to a child. Use a little tact, would you? What is it? I say thanks for everything every day. Thanks for coming to see me, you guys. Oh, have you been separated from someone special also? If so, you must be worried too. Worried? Me? No, actually, I'm rather relieved because she was a total pain. I was meddling in the affairs of others. Yeah, right. And who had all the extra bounce in his step as he went to meet her at the cathedral? This guy, shut up already. You always read way too far into things. was bitten by my side. I guess I had taken that for granted. I never thought it would be this hard to be apart. Everybody just shipping Ryudo and Elena. You folks sure like to look flashy, eh? Why, just look at all those things you're wearing. My, too many clothes. You should take them off. They're tools of the trade. Oh, I see. You're peddlers, are you? Even though you're young, it's a tough business. Maybe I'll buy something. Well, I do have stuff to sell. You want some pretty rings? What, you mean to say you're not peddlers? Why are you wearing such a get-up? Look, old man, I'm a geohound. A geohound! Understand? Geohound! Oh, okay, I get it. I can hear you just fine. Don't yell at me. You're Geopound, anyone? Do not get so worked up over it. People out here never hear geohounds. Say, Sonny, you ever know the Geopounds you were talking about a minute ago? I like one of those. How much are they?
Oh my god.
You don't have a clue. That reminded me I do need to sell those
Rings.
those pretty rings. They're gonna be in my inventory forever if I don't get them out now.
Yeah, I can't go there.
The fuck is this? Sell the rings! Listen, I got these rings off of monsters! They're like covered in bug guts.
Ew.
Just take them! I don't need them!
Don't want them.
Oh!
You're done.
Select all 4 arrows from Mereg. Because his accessory doesn't boost him at all, it just gives him an extra attack. I would have bust a nut if I had if an item came out of one of these barrels. I never click on anything in this game that doesn't have a little symbol, so I would have I'd been a little upset.
Not busting that though.
I'd be so upset that I busted. That would be it.
I don't like the phrasing.
Bust a tit?
I think that sounds.
Alright, bust a tit. I guess.
Because, it's fine.
I guess I don't get to have fun. I thought this was America.
Oh my god.
What, you're working at this hour? Are you here to help me clean? I don't know if we could do this. We've never tried. A little while ago, however, there was someone who would have loved to help you out. Cleaning this Lord Grandia statue is not easy, what with little nooks in the wings. But I take pride in doing it right. Yeah. Making fun of Elena stopping to help every little person.
Yeah. Felt very pristine. Eyes.
I thought I froze, but that was just me stopping for a second. Oh yeah, it is bright. I'm impressed. We walked up those stairs, by the way. We skipped that. Yeah, we're at the top now.
Surprised they were like
Yeah.
cupping.
Yeah, I wonder
To
where...
accentuate that.
Did we need all the money to make this church? Really? You probably feed everybody in the land.
Definitely not, palace for somebody evil.
Nah, quite remarkable in its proportions. The thoughts of its architects twist and wind. Excuse me, almost palpably through the sculpted stone. How beautiful! It must have taken forever to build. That's about what he said. It must be Mr. Ryudo. His Holiness awaits you in the audience chamber. Mr. Ryudo this, Mr. Ryudo that. Ah! That's my father's name. Stop gawking! Move it! No. We can't go up these stairs.
For shows.
Yeah, for now, I think. Welcome to Grandia's Cathedral. This is the main cathedral
Why
of the
do you
Grandia's
give these
Church.
people weird ways?
Oh, wow, it sure is huge. Beautiful, too. I think you mean huge and pretentious. Please go on in. Okay.
It's always the people who serve granite you have to do that with for
Yes.
some reason.
The High Priest of Slain, Lady of the Cathedral Knights, is a sublime and beauteous person. But she also got nerves of steel and could coldly take the lives of others in order to fulfill her religious duty, right? No, you're wrong about her. Celine does everything in service to Lord Grandia. She operates with such pure intentions. Excuse me? She operates with such pure intentions that people tend to misunderstand her. The world is... I didn't want to say it in front of that guy, but he's a real dick. He always stops talking when I come around. Sometimes I just want to get on with the conversation. Anyway, we're getting covered with the darkness, but our only salvation is the Church of Granus. And why is that? Only Lord Granus can battle darkness. He's the only thing capable of destroying Valmor. If you have so much faith in Granus, then why do you all fear the day of darkness so much? Me, I'm not afraid. I'm just not afraid. Because I know that the day of darkness will not come as long as Lord Granus is with us. Okay. I wonder if I did okay. God, you all sound like the same. I think I did well enough. Oh well, I guess I'll have to wait for the results. Oh, Lord Granus. Hey, what are you so fidgety about? I just took my qualification exam for a higher position in the priesthood. I'm worried about whether I'll be accepted. Priests have to take exams to get promoted? Ha! Go figure, for such a religious bunch. You sure have some hellacious rules. If I pass the exam, I'll become one of the high priests. Oh, Lord Granus, please help me get accepted. Man, those cathedral knights. Hey, do you want to buy some drugs? We're over here in this corner. Nobody can see. Anyway, oh, no, the cathedral knights are really overdoing it. I don't like them. Well, I didn't know anyone around here felt that way. Hey, I'm not saying their methods are wrong. The cathedral knights are just overzealous. Couldn't agree more. Finally, somebody I could talk to. Their zeal will only reduce the number of followers for Lord Granus. We're trying to increase that number. Huh? I mean, if extraordinary events like those recent ones are repeated, we'll just keep losing more and more followers, right? Listen, I take back what I said. You aren't worth talking to.
You aren't worth talking to.
Basically saying like, oh, we're killing our followers. And that's the only... We want to get the follower number up, and we're killing them. That's the problem. The problem is the follower number going down, not that we're killing people.
Right.
It's like, okay, yeah, fuck you too. Mr. Ryuno, please go inside. I am sorry, but your companions must wait outside. Didn't he say my friends could come? He has important things to discuss with you, so... Oh, it is alright. I don't mind. I can wait. Can I at least wait somewhere interesting? Our library is more interesting. You should read all the books.
We already
Mr. Ryuno, can I talk to you really quick? Don't make me go back to the library, please. There might be some interesting information in the library. I will check it out. Clever boy. More clever than other little boys I know.
Jeez.
Fuck you, Sky. So, may I lead you two into the library? Go. Lead. Well then, Mr. Rito, please go in. You two, this way, please. This way. This way. We'll be waiting in the library, I guess. He's snapping and it compels me for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I'll meet up with you later. Or now.
Huh. Really?
Yeah, why not? Not here, though. There's a bedroom. Ahead lies Granus Cathedral's famous library. You should search the word. You could search the world and never find a library as extensive as this. Except maybe the one downstairs, but nobody talks about that one. Your companions are in there. Please return the books you have read to their proper places. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, I'll just recover twice for good measure.
Yeah.
I guess I'll save.
Are you stuck?
No,
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just like... I got stuck on the wall for a second. I was like, yeah, you will.
Just go with the flow.
How are things progressing, Ryuto? Not good. I still haven't spoken with the Pope. Oh, is that right? You should take care of that and come right back. Why aren't you feeling... Why? Aren't you feeling well, Merrig? It's not that. Rowan is having a great time, but I long to rejoin the hunt. Well, I'm surprised, Merrig. You wanted to see this place and these people. And I have, Ryuto, but a good warrior grows anxious when he sits for too long. The wilderness, too, holds many lessons for all of us. Yeah, I'm getting sick of dealing with these Granus dogs. Yes? Oh, hello, Rito. Tell me, what did Pope Zero want? I haven't spoken with him yet. What are you reading? It's okay. It's called the Holy, and don't laugh, the Holy Annals of the Ages of the Gods. It's an epic poem about the ancient battle of good and evil. Sounds like, shit. Something to do with poop. Anyway, sounds like a waste of time to me. I would have liked to meet the Pope too, but since only you were summoned, I had to pass it up this time. Why did you want to meet him? Why? Because he's known as the Savior Sage, that's why. Oh, really? Anyway, we'll be here reading. Please go and see Pope Zera once as soon as you can. Okay. Reading book. Holy Book of Grandis, Book 1.
Oh no!
Know ye that long before the present age, man dwelled amidst the light. Where's that voice coming from?
Oh no!
And that light was love, and the man called the light Granus. The earth was filled with exceeding bounty, honey and milk issued from its secret founts. The darkness also issued its seed. The souls of men were as vessels for the bane of light, and man called the darkness Valmar, the tempter, devourer of souls. And there were those who named the darkness God, and glutted in desire and lust. Then splotting the light from their eyes, and they were not satisfied with the shouldn't you be seeing the Pope right about now? And the light should anoint the earth so that those who sided with light moved to oppose him. Their war was a fire consuming the earth, and the skies hung thick with fat and bone. This man called the battle of good and evil. This man called the battle of good and evil. Oh? You know, I wonder if all the parties together, maybe they'll have some chatter relating to those books. So I'm going to hold that off until all of them in the party.
Thank you.
For now.
Merciful.
For now. Anyway. Service is still in progress. Please stay quiet or something like that. I didn't actually read all of it. Quiet! Listen for the voice acting. Singing first, maybe. I don't know. Shh. Quiet, quiet. Gonna get water. I've seen this scene before. They voice act. Back.
Bring to this world light, peace, and harmony.
Yeah. Just saying it'll happen.
So beard
Your
is
Holiness
matched with a
Zera,
portrait.
please calm our anxious hearts. What can we do to rid the world of the terrifying darkness?
Maybe that's.
You must bolster your soul.
It's got a
Maybe that's
goatee.
his face. Okay.
If you leave
Yeah.
no chink in the armor of your soul, then the darkness will be forced to leave.
We can't say that word anymore.
Please save us from
Stop.
Valmar.
Inappropriate.
You
Armor.
must not falter. We must all not give in to darkness. I cannot save you. You must save yourselves.
Your Holiness Zera, please lend me your ear.
Yes, what should we do?
What will happen to the world?
Quiet! We
God.
are here to bring peace to the world. How can one do so in a panic? Everyone, please, calm down.
Yet, Your Highness Zera, the recent rumors of the revival of Valmar are not going away. I have even heard reports that the rumors might be true. Right, High Priestess Celine? At this rate, the day of darkness seems unavoidable.
But we must not strike fear in the hearts of the people we are trying to save. Doing so would surely go against the will of Lord Granus. What do you say, Cardinal Oro?
Oh, when the day of darkness comes, the world will most definitely be destroyed.
Positive.
I don't know what we can do.
Celine, do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that the action the Cathedral Knights took was wrong. But you went too far. You must not frighten the people away from Lord Granus.
Yes, Your Holiness.
You must all remain on guard, so that darkness cannot take advantage of you. Please, everyone, back to your rooms.
Oh, what happened to the voice acting? Mr. Ryudo, please come. Nice speech. Please accept my apologies. I did not mean to make you wait. Hey, shake your hand. There you go. I'll get a little grease on there. Don't worry about that. Had some chicken just before we talked. Anyway.
Holy chicken.
Holy chicken. It's roasted in holy batter, and, well, everything's holy around here, you know. Anyway, sorry about your hand. You might want to wash that later. I am sorry for having called upon you in such short notice, but my request is not an ordinary one. Please, to the next room. I'll float on over here. Elena. Go on. There he goes. This guy. No flying indoors. What did I tell you? The teachings of Lord Grannis will bring people peace and happiness. Oh, is that right? Yes, if you have faith in Lord Grannis, all paths will be open to you. Please join us in prayer as a believer in Lord Grannis. Ooh, sounds tempting, but I think I'll have passed this time. Oh, please don't say that. By all means, join us. I'd rather not. Since we are devoutly faithful, we cannot be drawn to Valmar. That means the day of darkness won't ever come. If you believe in that Pope of yours, that is. Look, just believe Pope Zera's sermons. They make your heart and soul stronger. You can keep the day of darkness from coming by believing in Pope Zera's sermons. They will make your heart stronger. And that's not who I talked to. I talked to this one. Oh, finally, you've decided that you'd like to pray with us, have you? Nope. Why? In that case, I'll keep praying that you will decide to pray with us. Seems your prayers have gone unanswered, huh?
Oh my god.
Indeed, but I am still inexperienced. I cannot yet properly convey the importance of praying to Lord Grannis. If you say so, well, you'd better get back to praying with yourself. Wow. Wow.
Jeez.
Spitting hot fire over here. Nice
Something
stairs.
Makes me like Ryudo a little more. I like the reflection.
Yeah, it's nice. They actually
It's very interesting polish.
they don't reflect Ryudo, but they do reflect 3D models,
Yes.
which is nice. Which more than likely is another 3D model under the floor, and this is slightly
Yeah,
see-through.
I imagine it is, yeah.
What Pope Zera said is possible. I understand what Cardinal Oro said, but for now, let's just consider Pope Zera's idea. Yes? Sorry, but we're having an important discussion right now. Can't you see how close I'm standing to other people? Could we talk later? So for now, let us go with Pope Zera's idea, okay? Let's wait and see how it turns out, shall we? I talked to you to them. Don't worry, I'm over here talking. I can understand it with Carlos. So. Why are the Cathedral Knights going places for no apparent reason? Eh? I'm listening to an important discussion right now. Could we talk later? Well, what about Cardinal Oro was saying? What about sending the Cathedral Knights? Oh, such a tire. Yes, what is it? If you have to say something, to make it brief. Sorry, I'm having an important conversation right now. Can you come back later? What Pope Zera said is possible. I understand what Cardinal Oro said, but for now, let's just consider Pope Zera's idea. More than less, everybody's like, oh, Pope Zera, Pope Zera.
Of course.
Lord Grannis, please hear me. Please help that Geohound decide he should pray with me. Heh, now I feel plain sorry for this girl.
Oh my god.
Eesh. Hello. Sorry, I'm not breaking the faith of anybody downstairs. I thank you for what you've done on Elena's behalf, but now I have a special request to make. Before we get to that, tell me, what about Elena? Will she be alright? Ah, you ask if the presence of Valmar can be driven from her. Sadly, I must tell you that is beyond even my power. However, if the Sword of Granish can be recovered, there may be yet hope for us all. This is why I've asked you here. Keep talking. I want you to find the divine sword, the Granisaber. The sword which slew the Dark One must be returned to us if the light is to be restored to this world. You still haven't made an actual request, but I get the idea. Yes, Elena has told me much. Enough for me to know that you are the only one capable of contending with the darkness. Naturally, this request must appear... Sorry, more chicken in my mouth. It's delicious, I can't tell you.
So holy.
How good it is. However, as your reward, we shall give you whatsoever you request. Suddenly this conversation has become more interesting. However, when you depart, I wish for Elena to accompany you. Why bring her along? You sure you don't want to cast a few wards against Valmar instead? Unfortunately, we can do nothing for Elena now. We would be unable to protect her from Valmar even if she were to remain here. She will be safer with you, Mr. Ryudo. You're right, your request is absurd. The pieces of Valmar struggle for dominance, each attempting to devour the others in order that the darkness will be restored. According to prophecy, as it was foretold, once the pieces unite, the day of darkness will come upon us, and all mankind will be destroyed. So what do? Sharpen a pointy stick? Okay, get some chicken. Lord Granus is yet to recover from battle, thus our world heads towards darkness, lacking the guiding light, hand of light. Were we to possess the Granus Saber, we could at least be able to bring back some of the light of Lord Granus. Then can Elena be saved and our world protected from the advent of the day of darkness. Any idea where the sword might be? Unfortunately, our holy book says that only it rests within the Legion of Darkness. I'm sorry, that's not vague enough for me. Could you be a little less specific? Bah! I need some time to think it over.
Oh my god, sassy.
I will wait until tomorrow for your answer. I prepared rooms for you, so please stay here tonight. But I see that I have tired you. Rest and return tomorrow, but please consider my offer. I hope you will accept it. Please get the fuck out. Elena, are you alright? Has something happened? Oh, do not worry about me. I just want you to think long and hard about Pope Zera's request. Please consider Pope Zera's request. Please, Ryudo. Even among the followers of Granus, there is less and less solidarity. Perhaps my abilities are lacking. To save the world, we must ask for your help to find the Divine Sword, said to rest within the Legion of Darkness. Can't give you an answer immediately. I must think it over first. Okay. Elena, what's wrong? What's with you? Ryudo, do as he asks, please. Not for me, but for everyone. The world. What could His Holiness be thinking of at this rate? Oh, fuck. Cardaloro! What? Ryudo, I believe was your name. Just what did His Holiness Zera tell you? Huh? He asked me to find some divine sword. I see. I question His Holiness' selection of his emissaries. A task this great surely requires someone with more experience. Careful with your words, aren't you, old man? And be as careful with my judgment were I you. Experience I have, patience I don't. Insolence! Listen well, stripling. It is best you abandon your search, for it is not for a churlish whelp to find the Granus Saber. Look at my dictionary words. Tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna ignore you, and then I'm gonna leave. You just stay there. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Ashes. What could His Holiness Zera be thinking? That fool boy's insouciance will be our ruin when the day of darkness comes. Excuse me. Whatever shall we do? He did not stay.
That's a bad boy.
He'll have to be trained thoroughly.
Yes.
Oh, those poor choir girls. Since we're developing, you. Then there's reason to be afraid. Yeah. Scare something that isn't real. Do you even understand what the day of darkness is all about? We don't really understand it. If we did, we wouldn't be nearly as afraid. Point taken. However, if you did understand it completely, you'd probably be petrified, right? Yes, probably. That's right. At least I suppose so. You're scared of something? Yeah, okay. They're talking about, yeah, being scared of the day of darkness. But they don't know exactly what that entails.
It means supposedly the world is going to end.
Teachings of Lord Grass will bring people peace and happiness. Oh, is that right? Yes, if you have faith in Lord Grass. All paths will open to you. Please join us. Oh, it sounds tempting. Yeah. I'd rather not. Soon, very soon, perhaps, they will say the trees and the mountains will wither up and the rivers and streams will I'm eating chicken too.
Oh my god.
There are rumors about omens of Valmar's revival. The Pope and High Priest have not confirmed anything, though. So why don't you just pray to your god if you're so afraid? It seems to be working really well. Oh, right! If we pray to Lord Granus, he'll surely save us. Lord Granus, please save the world. Lord Granus, please save the world. Hey, Granus, this guy's praying his heart out. Hey? Is that how you're addressing a divine being? Please, please, I beg of you, save us, save the world. I'd better just leave this loon alone. Yes, I agree. Save us! Save us all!
Hey, Lord Granus!
Hey! Lord Granus! You big galoot!
Coon.
Hello? The script is unfamiliar to me. Wow, this is really interesting. Oh, Mr. Ryudo, what did he have to say? You mean where he was actually talking out of his mouth? Nothing that wasn't completely ridiculous. So he wants you to find the divine sword in order to halt the day of darkness? A dubious undertaking. You walk unguided through shadows. The only clue is the words the divine sword rests within the Legion of Darkness. You find anything else about that? No, not in this place. Anyway, Mr. Ryudo, you ought to read some of these books too. They have lots of details about Valmar and Granus, the Battle of Good and Evil, the Day of Darkness, and even the Divine Sword. Dinner awaits in the other room, and books do not spoil or grow cold without use. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Alrighty. We all merged into each other. Anyway, Holy Book of Granus, Book 1. I did already read this. Let's see if they have anything to say. A little different than what I'm used to hearing. This is the version that Elena and the other followers of Granus read, so it's not the same as the simplified account. There's a little more detail in this one. Holy Book of Granus, Book 2. The Chamber of More Secrets.
Oh, God.
Misery joined in equal ruin for 6 days and 7 nights, and on the 7th day darkness and light sought a reckoning. The hand of light gripped its blade, great and terrible, and the cloak of darkness was as its shield. Thus were they armed for war. I'm sorry, I'm back! Truce struck the blade of light, and the darkness was cleaved and was not. Okay, it was It was cleaved and was not. Then did the blade pierce even the earth. The seas boiled and were scabrous, and long the land wept. Don't you wish you knew what scabrous meant? Even so was the earth riven,
Oh god.
and its wound man named the Granacliffs. Then did the light move to seal those parts of darkness that yet remained, for in its fall it did not remain whole. Those who had named the darkness God were in like fashion named the people of darkness, and they did hide their faces from the heaven. Content in its work, the light blessed the earth, and all was made well. Everything's well, don't you see? Everything's good. Everything's good now.
Yeah.
And then, wounded, the light fell in a heavy slumber. The light will burn in our hearts and will not expire. The men swore, for the God of light shall return to claim the earth. And the sword of light, called the divine sword, came to rest within the legion of darkness in remembrance of their betrayal. And there was peace. People of darkness. Something wrong, kid? You're pale. Nothing at all. You sure about that?
What do you know about that?
Yeah. Holy Book of Grandia, Book 3. Yet after this a new moon was hung in the heavens, its face gazing balefully downward upon the earth.
Baleful.
Yeah, it is slightly different from the book at the library. It was an ill omen, swollen heavy with the foreboding of dread. It was said that darkness yet had power. And again the souls of men were sifted and tried by the darkness as if sought to bring about the day of its return. This man called the day of darkness, for the light will depart, and the dead shall rise to the throne of judgment. Know ye that this is the last judgment, and all will be weighed and found lacking, and all brought to ruin. The works of man will be brought low, the darkness will set at naught all men's labors and preparations for his terrible rebirth. Shit's gonna go down. Yo, know, my brethren, that Valmar is yet at the door. Gird yourselves with light, for our purpose is one. This must not come to pass. The moon's creation in particular interests me, for I have not heard that tales told as such. What do your people say about it? We do not ponder the making of each grain of sand. They have ever been so, as the setting of the sun and the rising of the moon. What about Grandia and Valmar? You think they had something to do with it? My eyes did not see them do so, yet others believe as they wish to, but I know not the whole truth behind this. Holy Annals of the Ages of the Gods, Chapter 1, Golden Dawn Age.
God.
Neither darkness nor light split the heavens, but suffering, pain, the groaning of the earth, the anal, the wailing of men,
Darkness, angel.
huddled and fearing the storm's wrath, the violence of nature, living in blindness, tooth and steel gnashing the air, lives spent in desperation, turning in the Gyre? Don't you wish you know what Gyre meant? I thought it was grave, but it was like it's not even close. I don't know what that is. An endless throb of misery, and then an uneasy sleep. Life slipping, passing without note, the names of the dead unused, unremembered. Great, now I'm depressed and bored. Maybe it gets better.
Sure.
Holy Annals, Chapter 2, Silvery White Light Age. The light descended then, and the chaos was bound. The rivers of blood were dammed. Their eyes were open. This the light dead. No longer did the man war with his brother. This was paradise. The light of peace is Grandia, the God whose praises we sing. Yet there were those who hated the light, who turned their eyes from his measureless love. The light fell upon their backs, casting long shadows on the earth. Darkness was birthed. Valmar, apparently. Yes, these are the holy annals of the ages of the gods. They describe the battle between Grandia and Valmar in an annoyingly roundabout fashion. The Holy Book of Grandia is said to have been based on this text. There is more. Let us keep reading. Chapter 3, Red Twilight Age. Those who followed light warred against those called demons, who likewise named them Gowlers. Huh. For 6 days and nights the earth was torn and turned to coals. Then came the seventh day. The light drew its sword, great and terrible. Darkness drew its cloak about its face. And a day and night were fire and lightning, until each had run each other through. The sword of light pierced the earth, raising the boiling seas, sinking the bursting land. Thus did the darkness fall in 7 pieces, sealed by the followers of light. Into the depths of the earth Then did a new moon rise. Fear struck those who followed light. Still they await the return of darkness. Still the people of darkness conceal themselves in the earth. And still the divine sword rests within the legion of darkness. I can't read this anymore. It's boring, it's stupid, and it's badly written. What the hell is a Gowler? One who would imprison another. An interesting choice of words to describe those who followed Granis. I don't understand how you can read this stuff, kid. Well, I have liked reading like these books ever since I was little. Chapter 4.
Oh,
Black Midnight
God,
Age.
let it end.
The time of judgment has come. Sins once forgotten return to sink the soul. Oh boy. Missed that last word. 4. The day of darkness has come at last. The light is swallowed by growing shadow. And demons boil up from the earth. Those who remain moan and dread with the last breaths. For the dead rise from the grave, bringing judgment to the world with brimstone and flame. Wow, peaceful, happily ever after, it looks like, in our future. Now is the time to beg for deliverance. Do not allow darkness in your soul. Darkness is ruin and destruction and the judgment of wicked eternal. And there's our day of darkness. It is so. That's what everyone's afraid of? Dead people? Yes. Look, even if the dead came back somehow, how hard could it be to kill them again? They didn't do so well the last time around.
Oh my god.
But if that really did happen, it would be terrible. Not gonna happen. Okay. I don't believe in dead people. Never seen one. Anyway, they did have interesting things to say about the books afterwards, at the very least. Instead of saying nothing. Yeah. I heard that dinner's ready. We'll be ready very soon. Please wait a little while. Did he just make a noise when he left? What good is it to chase after fancy now that the threat of darkness is upon us? No one has ever found the divine sword. How can it be so nonchalant about matters of such weight? I must consult my auguries. What the fuck are these? For some means of holding back the darkness. Let's see. The Eye of Sauron? Yes, I see it in the cube. Sorry, the sphere. What? Oh, my light went out. This is an evil sign. The day of darkness draws near. What? This light.
Oh. How'd you get out?
How did she get out? Maybe she flew.
Well, I mean,
Oh, there she goes.
yeah.
She break. Ah! The wings of Valma! Valma, here in the cathedral!
Oh, God.
Someone come quickly!
God damn it, Millennia.
Oh boy. Truly, bread is the body's life. As the earth is to all that spring from it, so also a fine bread is loan for the soul.
I mean, I like bread too.
Well, this bread is delicious, Mr. Ito.
He always simplifies whatever he fucking says.
Are you gonna eat? Rowan, Mirig, I'm gonna look for that damn sword. I thought you'd say that. The sword interests me, for I have not heard before of its like. You two coming along? It was evermore my intent. Please let me come along too. I could use your help. I appreciate it. If it is as Holy Zera says, His Holiness Zera says, this has meaning for me too. What do you mean? Well, you see... Damn it,
Oh,
not again!
please.
We're eating! Please excuse me.
Wow.
I am told that Valmar has taken human form and entered the cathedral. Have you seen any suspicious persons? Huh? No, no one has been here. Please excuse the interruption. I must go. Must be Millennia. What the hell is she thinking?
Yes.
Not
More
again.
bread.
Damn it. We're eating. Fuck.
I like that. I really like how little his patience is with these people.
He's like, please. I do not want to hear you anymore.
Go away. Lady.
Millennia. It's a nice voice. I don't think she's singing though. So you're gonna look for the Granisaber, right, Rito? You. What the hell are you doing here? You're practically standing on the dinner plate of Granis. Oh, like I care. If Granis ever wakes up, this big god can smack me as stupid, as long as I get to follow you around again, Ryudo.
Are her wings bigger?
I think they're just kind of outstretched and not bent at all.
Okay.
I don't think you thought this through. See, when we find the sword, we're gonna use it to stab evil people.
Wow.
Oh, you're concerned about me? No one has ever been such a gentleman to me before. Just do what you think is best. I don't think you understand what I'm saying here, Millennia. Don't worry about me. I know what I want, and we're running out of time.
Okay.
Alright. She wants to come along. She's okay with it, I guess. Guess we're done eating. My headlines. Yeah. I've already read the books. Yes, we in fact did return the books we read to their places. All of them. All the books in the library. Well, now they're allowed to come, huh? Okay. Hello! Well, Mr. Ryudo, have you made up your mind? Excuse me. You little fucking... You dumpling!
Touching Pokemon and Pokemon Go.
Oh, Weepin' Bell. One question. When we get the Granisaber, will it belong to you or the church? How will it be used?
It's okay, just play your game.
Weepin' bitch.
It's gonna attack again when you
Yeah.
throw it.
I know, that's why I'm waiting. just play your game. It's okay.
How will it be used? No, I can't.
I got this.
Anyway. Give me that.
You're distracting yourself from the game too much.
No, you fucking big-lipped bitch!
Karma.
This isn't happening until he runs away or gets caught. Good. Fuck.
Needless distraction.
The sole purpose of the sword is to strike down Valmar. As such, it belongs to none, for this great hope Granis has given to all. I'll take your word for it. Also, past midnight. Boom, boom.
I see.
I'll take your word for it. Nod. Time to rock. We'll find the Granisaber, but not for the sake of Granis or the church. Ryudo, look, I'm sick of all the suffering in the world. If Granis won't do anything about it, then someone has to. Well, Mr. Ryudo. Elena, you should leave now as well. Your soul brims with light. Be strong in your mission and do not yield your heart. Yes, Your Holiness Zera, farewell. Lord Granis spoke to me last night. I am permitted to tell you this. Ryudo must face the past should he desire the divine sword. You should remember this. You should also take this along, and it's sure to be useful. Hey, a book! Elena, take care. Remember well our words. Your Holiness. Bye. Ryudo, thank you for accepting this request. I wasn't going to let a dainty little princess mince and prance about without her faithful and obedient bodyguard. Oh, Ryudo, you. Miss Elena, we're together again. Our paths again are as one. It is good. Thank you, everyone. Come on, let's get moving. Yeah, I'll have to mimic it. Merrick's like, oh my god, I gotta...
Pay attention to Merrick.
Anyway. Okay, so that's good. These we don't have it as much of. I just want to see what they are. Leaf water.
You mean tea?
Yeah. Water blizzard, earth forest. This I don't really care about at all. It's healing and healing, basically. That's. I don't really use that in battle, but that would speed up the cast time. If I have room for it, sure. Yeah, there we go. Mentality, that's the magic defense. Guess I'll give it to him. Life up. Wait, what does he have equipped to him? Chaos, that's fire, wind, and lightning. Earth and explosion. Earth, explosion, fire, explosion. Earth forest. Now he'll get fire explosion. So now she has double earth thing, and he has double fire. And if explosion becomes more of a thing that we use, then I can double up on somebody. It's not a huge deal right now. But now we have a new book to pump points into, magic coins. Because now we have put stuff in the egg and the book. Never thought we'd travel together again. I'm counting on you, Elena, okay? I feel the same way, Ryudo. Rowan, Merrig, and Sky, too. I'm counting on all of you. This time, it might be more difficult for us. Difficult times are indeed upon us. Welcome is the comfort of friends in this hour. That's right. Traveling would not be fun at all without you, Miss Elena. Where to travel to? The Divine Sword is held by the Legion of Darkness. You can't just knock on the door, grab it, and run. I'm not familiar with this. Yeah, they wouldn't. Not familiar with this Divine Sword. Remember, in the holy book containing the passage, the people of darkness continue to hide deep in the bowels of the earth. Is it a metaphor? Is it a metaphor, or there more substance in it? Perhaps it is with these people we shall find the Legion of Darkness. Perhaps, if we visit the kingdom of Chiron where I lived, we might learn the meaning of these words. Got a lead? No, I just thought we might learn something useful. What other knowledge have we that would intimate a course of action? Something about confronting my past, which probably means Melphis. Surely it can be none but he. Melphis, a long time has it been, brother. Now, you two. Anyway, the kingdom of Chiron, what is it like? Well, climate is warm and there's lots of water. Very good country. We don't need a weather report, kid. We need to find some leads. And might as well start the kingdom of Chiron. Lies to the east of Sainheim Mountains. Come on, let's go! Hello, Link Savior.
Friendship continues.
Yes, friendship continues on.
Fuzzy feelings.
Go back to the library.
And little fuzzy mouth sheep.
Yes. The squeak bar.
Squeak bar.
Welcome. We're gonna spend the night. May you be blessed by Lord Brandis. Well, let's get something to eat. I need to relax a little. Getting here with all of you reminds me of when the priest suddenly showed up and snatched you. What a bunch of insolent louts. Boy, was that ever a surprise. We did not even have a moment to say farewell. I was curious if we'd ever see you again. As was I thought we would never gather again around a table like this. I'm grateful that we can. After you left, Elena, we sat here and tried to talk, but mostly we just stared at your empty chair. After missing you so much, it was sure a pleasure to be rejoined in the group again. Wow, it's good someone knows how to pronounce my name right. Once you left, the scene degenerated into a handful of boys fighting over just about everything. It is calming to have you back. Why, thank you. I'm so glad to hear you say that. Speaking of meals, Elena, is it true that all they fed you was bread and wine? Right. Don't you fancy church types get to anything better than that? Well, I guess there was bread, to be sure, but actually I was so nervous that I really do not remember what I ate. I could hardly eat with all those high-ranking church officials around me. I was so nervous, constantly worried about my table manners using my fork and knife correctly. I bet Elena can't even remember what she had for dinner either. Ha! In classic Elena style. Geez, I wonder if I can't remember what I ate that night. What's important is that we are all gathered here together tonight. So anyway, it's great to have you back, Elena. Well, in any case, it's good to be together again. We can continue to run in a pack, together until the end. Ha! I much prefer eating with all of you. I just hope we can continue being together. Yeah. Everybody just have a good... Well, what do you say? Done? Okay, let's hit this. Thanks for the meal. Can't wait for the next one. Hey, Elena. Everybody's just glad to have her back.
I'm sure there are no sad things in the future.
None. Not a one.
Mm.
Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so to the east. Oh, I actually think I need to go over here. And then off to the side?
Can you go up the stairs now?
No, I know I have to go off to the side of some stairs. Maybe it's before this. Or we have to actually just leave out the front gate. Because I know that there's an area that looks like this
It's just
in the next area. It is.
Okay. Then
Leave! There we go. Pilgrim Road. Yeah, see?
leave.
It looks exactly the fucking same.
I see.
No wonder. This is, I can just go straight down. Like this. Yep. There, that's this area. But, if you want to explore and get things, which we do,
Oh,
I'm going to start at the top, though.
yes.
Yeah, you can go down these ladders on each of these things. So this is totally optional in terms of, like, getting stuff, so we might as well do it.
I'm sure you'll get good items.
Wait for Merrig.
You have to.
Okay, I'm here. Got him. Elena back in the party, burning him.
Yeah.
Oh, holy tongues of fire!
Oh, she's got Earth up, right?
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Fire killed him, but she's more proficient with Earth now. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be putting those points into. Magic Blessing. It's an in-battle thing, I believe. Oh. Releases magic blocks. Right.
Like, is that like silence or something?
Yeah, it's like silence for magic. Yeah. Oop. Yeah. Ha!
Please release your fury, O Earth.
That'll do, pig.
I
Wow, we
pray
just
that we shall
keep
be safe
killing them.
ahead.
Okay. This leads back to the second one. This goes underneath. This goes to the second one. Oh boy. Let's just get this out of the way. This is the first one.
Let's get your bearings. That's where you are.
Yeah. You. Kill you.
It's very fun to just watch him run around. He's so fast.
That's fine. Merrick might have this.
Rage of the earth.
destroy this mountain, kill a couple Yetis. What have you
My
done?
friend's dead with it.
The church is right there! Oh,
Hardly worthy of my notice.
yeah, Merrick, what the fuck? What's wrong? We had that. You.
You cannot get away with that!
Oh, we just got here!
Oh, that
Yeah.
was a breeze.
Shipping people around again.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same area. Okay, this is the second one. And this is the tunnel that we went underneath. Okay, so this is new. This way. Okay, we did that. Okay.
We're further, yeah.
This is new.
Yeah, I was like, don't turn left.
Don't turn left.
Going in circles.
Try going left. Oh,
Now, burn to a crisp! Oh, that was a breeze.
got it. Done. Uh-huh. And then,
Sweet money.
sweet gold. We need it. Totally need that 500
Yeah.
gold. See the moves. There we go.
What side is that?
Must plus 10 maximum SP.
Oh my
Very
God.
good. Definitely give to him because he's gonna need it for a very good move he gets later in the game. Story related. Won't spoil it.
Better not, because I don't remember a lot of this game. Since I've only seen it once.
Yeah. I think that's it for this area though. Kind of blew through it. Because I don't think there's another ladder at the. Okay, Mary, come on.
Be patient.
Oh wait, here we go. This is the last thing we can do here. The Yetis.
God. It's so aggressive.
Please release your fury on Earth.
Soft, gentle little cream puff. Causing destruction
Yay!
and
I pray that
hellfire.
we shall be
Release
safe
your
ahead.
fury. Do we get another seed? No, we got a nut.
Power nut.
That power nut.
Yep.
Pav nut. Can't have enough of those. Little Karos to eat. Burn, baby, burn.
You cannot get away with that!
We sneak up on some chameleons and just set them on fire.
Wiping out
Oh,
their
that was a
species.
breeze.
Yeah. Bravery bandana.
Treasure.
Well,
Play
it ups
defense.
act as well. Banishes fear.
What's he have on right now?
He had the. Oops. He had a swordfish helmet, same as Mary. So, due for an upgrade.
You didn't
And-
unequip something to somebody, did you?
I did for Mary for a split second.
I wasn't sure if you like re-equipped.
Yeah, I re-equipped the swordfish helmet.
Okay, just had to be sure.
Yeah.
It happened all so fast.
I think that's. Now that's it for this area.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, like I said, totally optional. You don't have to do it, but you get some cool stuff. A couple things. Some experience if you hadn't got any. That's literally all it was. This thing.
Mm.
This becomes an extra area later in the game, but for now it's fairly straightforward.
Oh, yes, music.
These motherfuckers.
No! I got it.
These have very high evasion.
Man cougar. What other cougars are there? Please tell me.
The sky cougars.
Of course.
Please release
Hard to
your
avoid
fury,
magic
O
though,
Earth.
so. But I'm fairly sure that they would avoid attacks. Let me just double check.
Yeah.
high enough level.
Get him, Ryudo. Alright. At their movement, that might give him some sway. Yeah.
Yeah, because it is connected to it, actually. When we're looking up stuff.
Everybody kill. Ryudo's up for another attack. There we go. I remember them dodging a
I
lot.
pray that we shall be safe ahead.
And that's probably what they did.
Get yourself strong.
They're also very fast anyway, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta
Funky music again.
keep my bearings. This reminds me of another song, I just don't know what it is. Thunder Ring. Huh? Lightning and paralysis of resistance.
It's very catchy.
That's actually pretty good, so I'm just gonna keep it on there.
So we stack up on it.
Almost. After this, I might power up some of her Earth book a little bit,
Please release your fury, O Earth.
just so it casts faster. It'll be an instant move.
I pray that we shall be safe
You just
ahead.
freaking the fuck out.
It's always fucking Varrig.
Alright.
Oh.
Power up the book. Priests. This one. Makes magic damage restore MP.
So it's all the damage you do, you get a little bit back.
I wonder, yeah, I guess so. So that would kind of
That seems good.
mitigate some MP usage,
Yeah.
depending on how much damage you do. Alright, Merrick, you attack that one.
These creatures are ridiculous. They really are.
I think they're weak to wind, actually.
I can't tell if that's armor they're wearing or if there's like bone jutting out.
Please, Earth, answer me.
Maybe it's
Or I
yeah,
guess just horns.
like horns, yeah. Dinosaur horns.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Wow. They are resistant to wind. I was completely wrong about that.
Oh, we're almost there.
Get him, get him, get him! Got him!
Oh, that was a breeze.
I'm an assassin! Yeah!
Yeah! I come in like a wind through the window. Is a window called a window because it has wind coming through? Did you ever think about that?
No, I haven't.
Probably has something to do with it. Ooh. Buster Flail. Is this Cloud's Flail?
Stop.
It takes away from remove, but it has extra attack.
Very destructive.
She usually uses magic anyway. Okay, bearings. Gotta kill things first. Close to
Please
Max down
release
here.
your fury, O Earth.
Oh,
I
helmet.
pray that we shall be safe ahead.
This is why you fight every enemy.
Yes.
2 ogre helmets, okay. Seriously? Well, it gives you... I would get 3 more defense from it. He would get 5. Lose some movement.
He has a pretty high level. He's
Yeah,
almost like
yeah,
close
it's
to-
whatever. It's... We'll give him more defense, because defense is more important to him.
he's tank.
Yeah. Once I get that book that has that. Let's use fire. Oh, it does go much lower than Earth. You use fire on this one. Instant.
You cannot get away with that.
Boop.
Rise, O flame.
Whoa! Oh wow, she's not as good with Earth. Let's go ahead and just cancel you.
Tensei can slash!
Or kill you, more like. I'll just do that to you too.
Beast Fang! Cut!
Got him.
Ha! Hardly worthy of my notice.
Scrollable, you know, I guess that's what that bag was. Let's do that first, yeah. Go back. Yeah. Okay, so this is where we came from. We will save. I don't know if I did that when I came here, actually.
I don't think you did.
Yeah. Did not see the save point.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it, so...
Even though I got this chest, how did I miss that? What the fuck?
I don't know, maybe you just veered to the right.
Alright, I'm just gonna stay on the left side of this grass until we hit this. Cool. Now we'll stay on this side of the grass. Just sort of explore this side of the grass. There we go. See, we're running into new things. Oh boy. Rio, go get him!
So fast!
Now
Kill.
burn to a crisp.
Kill lizard. Back.
I said wizard, and I was like...
Kill wizard.
That was a breeze.
Lizard wizard.
Hey.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's where we get the flail. Staying on this side of the grass. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There's a path here. This dirt path leads to that, but staying on the side of the grass. Nonetheless, searching around. It's hard. This is more difficult because it's kind of like open.
Right.
And again, the camera is pointed straight down. You can't see a fucking thing.
Right. You can't look in the distance.
Yeah, not possible in this. So I have to make sure that I actually have looked around. Okay. Something here, yeah. Okay, and then there's a path that leads to this fortress. Okay, now we've explored all the stuff behind us. I believe there's something here. In this maze somewhere. There's nothing up here, and we have to wait. But we get a look. Get a little look-see.
Nice.
Oh, they wait. Oh, those are the things that insta-kill. The green guys.
Oh, good.
They do ba-boom. Surprise him.
I think I'm getting vague memories from that, actually.
Let's see here.
Dragonoid.
Yeah.
Or, is that Dragonoid or Dragonid?
It's a Dragonoid.
You cannot get away with that.
Like Yonoid. And they didn't die from the fire. Just comforting. Geo hunted.
Okay.
That's for a certain amount of kills. I happened to get it on a Dragonoid, I suppose. It's as good as any. Need some gold. Need that. All that gold for me. Cool. Cool. It's a maze. Love these. I mean, I made it through the maze, but I don't want to do that. Helmet! How to get the helmet, though? Let's see. First, we gotta go on the lower level. Nope. Take a look at what we got. Fireball, that's fine. Burn flame, that's fine. You, not so sure. They're resistant to fire, so let's try earth.
Please, Earth, answer me.
Oh, they're weak to earth. Oh, actually, Rowan might hit him. Oh, I took 7 damage. No! Rolled the dice. Got 2 seeds of power for that, though. Nice.
Better put that on.
Definitely. Plus 3 to strength, too. Damn. Good music.
Yeah, it's Great, catch him.
Get him!
Oh.
I can't think.
I'm grooving to the music.
I wonder how they deal with. Now they're resistant to fire. You.
Golden Hammer! Crash!
Then Rito's gonna get there before Elena. Just attack him, slow him down. Oh, never mind. She got it. Oh, you thought you were moving.
Your fury, O Earth.
Bye-bye.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Let's level up that Earth book. This thing. 800 more, huh? There we go. Maxed out.
Groove to the music again. Sorry.
Pretty good thing having the thing. This will be the next thing we go into. These I really don't care about. Like, maybe this for Blizzard? Maybe?
I guess if the situation calls for it, you can do that.
Or if I just have a space open, I think Ryudo has some ice spells, and Merrick has some ice spells, I guess. Armor! Earthen Cuirass. Ah! Gives me 7 more defense, but not as much attack. Attack is good for him. Well, how about that? This is better. Reduces IP slowing. Legion Clothes versus... Yeah. They're gonna take some hit in defense, which isn't a huge deal. But they'll have up to Vazen and something else. Where's the helmet?
Yeah, I realized you hadn't got.
Oh, this really came down to look for the damn thing. Okay, go around this way.
The other side of it. I remember. I'm lost. Seriously, somewhere else entirely.
There it is. Black Quartz Helm.
Sounds interesting.
Black Magical Helmet.
Lose a little bit of act. Oh, because of whatever you're wearing.
Yeah, the Bravery Bandana is much better. Could give this to him, though. There. Not sure what it does. It just says Black Magical Helmet. Nothing there. I will fight those things. I'm
I was
just
about to say, yeah, there were monsters by the helmet.
seeing if there's any more towers in this maze. Nope. Oh. Get him.
God.
Ooh. They are weak to earth, and this is going to be instant now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bada bing.
I like it.
Please, Earth, answer me.
Okay, good.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Did I drop another seed of power? Yes, it did.
Alright.
Those guys are good for that, I suppose.
Now, if you were to leave to town and come back here later, you would be able to, like, grind those same items, would you?
I don't know if you would be able to get this more seeds of power.
Because that would be kind of broken.
At least for strength, yes.
That would be incredibly broken.
It might only let you do it to a certain amount. But at the same time, that it would be. I've never grinded here before. At this point, I don't think we need to grind at all.
Yeah. It'd just be interesting to come back to past enemies and they'd still give you items.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that area.
I guess it depends if you noticed when you were grinding, you were getting item drops that you got before the...
I was getting a bunch of those power nuts, but they weren't seeds.
Right.
I feel like these guys drop like one-time stuff, like the one-time armor drops or something.
Right.
You cannot get away with that!
Ugh. Otherwise, that'd be wonderfully and horribly usable.
Oh yeah.
Just infinite
Oh,
power.
that was a breeze.
Catch up the helmet. Ogre helm. So these guys drop in like, you know, shitty throwaway items, which are technically better than things we have before this area. But I think we're done with this area. There's an area that's same music, same layout kind of thing. It's got a maze. These fucking things. These hurt you if you walk into them, so you have to stand back a little bit. Golden nut. Weakness nut? Is that what it said?
Yes, it did. I
Alright.
got some of those before.
Golden nut, though, I think is actually 72. I think it sells for a lot,
Probably.
because that heal is not great. Pop. Seed of Psych. Good. Psyche. Like how she's like ready to cast the spell before she even gets done, like putting your staff up. Like, oh, I'm ready. We're done. Another ogre
I pray
helm.
that we shall be safe ahead.
Huh? Panther. Like the way they like come after you for a split second is very funny.
Yes.
Shh and runner seem to be like the main moves these guys use. Let's kill this one.
Tensei can slash!
Runner. Yeah, you think you're so cool. What are you gonna do? Attack? Nah.
Beast Fang!
Cut!
They heal. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, blast of holy power!
Oh my god. It's a bit much.
Yeah, Baboom
I
is a
pray
little
that we
more
shall be
than
safe
that.
ahead.
It seems so brutal.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Especially as being casted by her.
I got
Life.
Seed of Life.
I think that's what it was.
Oh, those have enemies, and I might get surprised by them. Go back! Get him. Okay.
Now, burn to a crisp!
Oh, we were just inside a bubble. What happened? Safe in the bubble hole. No longer.
Oh, that was a breeze.
I was waiting for them to spawn again. Okay, is that it for this side of the road? No, there's a little bit more.
I don't really like the detail in these things.
They jiggle. You're getting power
They
nut.
have like blue veins.
Yeah,
They're very subtle blue
very
veins.
fleshy.
What?
Fleshy.
Yes. That's why it's kind of gross.
You
Rito,
cannot
sorry
get
about
away
this.
with that!
What's going on? I killed one. Yeah, that's
that
good
was
for you
a
though.
breeze.
Good job. Yeah. Seed of power. Up. Up. Iguanas? Chameleons? Got him. Oh, feel the power of the raging earth.
Please release your fury, O Earth. I pray that we shall be safe
Just getting
ahead.
pushed away from Merrick.
He's being a bully.
No bully. Hey, here we go.
Oh, shh. Okay.
Rage Ring. Now, what does that do? Oh. 10 attack, damage ups SP recovery by 3. SP recovery? That would be him more than anything. Does up his attack, too. I don't know. Yeah, no. I like having him have an extra combo attack.
Okay.
That is the best thing in that chest, but at the moment, I'm not totally feeling it. Kill that guy! Oh, wow. Yeah, see? Wait. No, they don't resist fire.
Now, burn to
They
a
resist
crisp.
air. Swayed it twice. You think you're gonna use a thing?
Beast Fang!
Cut!
Nope.
Hardly worthy of my
You know what
notice.
the panther just reminded me of? Because they kind of like scrunch up and go.
Yeah, like a cat.
It
I mean,
reminds me of the what's the website that's like for tutorials and shit like that? It's like to the point where it's kind of gross.
oh, like WikiHow?
Yeah, and it's like the picture of the dog, like how to clean and how not to clean your dog, and it's like spraying the dog with the hose. You're just screaming. That's what the panthers or cougars, whatever, are reminding me of. It's like the same pose and everything. Oh my god.
Okay.
But you know exactly what I'm talking
Yes.
about. Fucking just hilarious.
Like golden nut. There's some stuff we still haven't gotten over here. An iguana? No. That's where we came from. Okay. So yeah, we explored this area pretty well, I think. Once we see some enemies, I'll know that we haven't done. Yeah, there we go. Oh, bunched together, are we? Your first mistake.
You cannot get away with that.
Your second mistake was having a fucking
Oh, that
save
was a
cone so
breeze.
nearby. The save cone. Oh, we made a new sound effect. You notice it. Now you notice it.
It's so weird.
Like you're thinking like, oh, that couldn't possibly be why it freezes up, but
I'm
every
only,
time.
Yeah, I'm only noticing that's the reason why, because you mentioned it, that you noticed it.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that happened right before I heard a new noise, and then it kept happening. I was like, oh, that's what's going on.
It's such a weird thing. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, at least it's not breaking your game or anything, but
Like, I imagine it's maybe kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, like on the phone.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't actually have the pictures for each card downloaded until you interact with the card for the first time. So it saves space up until that point.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going forward. Once we get to the city, I think I'll call it a night
Yeah.
for this. Made a decent bit of progress. We got to the Holy City, got sent on a new quest. Found a few things, battled a few times. Read a lot of books.
Release your
Yeah.
fury, O Earth.
May have
Had a bit
taken
of-
up a lot of the time.
Bit of a lore dump, but it is the lore for this entire world.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Battle of Good and Evil kind of has a lot to do with the main story of this game,
Yeah.
at the very least. Golden Nut. Probably the ones that are already inflated, yeah, the ones that have Peter didn't have any effective magic things. He's not even get to kill it.
Now,
It's like,
burn to a
time
crisp.
for the killing blow!
No, I got this!
Is he actually gonna swing, I wonder? Nope.
Oh,
He's
that
able to
was
stop
a
it.
breeze.
Thanks, Rowan. You're a credit to the team.
I mean, he is killing everything at once, so.
Hang on a second. This goes to Roll Hills 1. Ah! Now I know why.
Oh god, it's awful.
They are weak to Earth.
Please, Earth, answer me.
Alright, what's your move? Nope.
Tensei can slash!
Dead.
These guys were no real challenge.
Once I get an item that like reduces SP usage by like half, that'll be a nice thing to hop on. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna go ahead. Just run back to this real quick. Yeah. Get that quick little bit of healing. Now, forward. It says back, which I think I have to take this boat to get to. But this leads, I think, to a broken bridge we saw earlier.
Okay.
Fairly sure. And we couldn't get to the side. Yeah. But there's a little bit of something over here. Fucking cougars. Die!
Now, burn to a crisp.
With me.
Roasted cougar.
Smell like burnt dog hair. What are you trying to do? Howl at me? No, no, no.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Dead. Even if it didn't kill him, it was going to cancel the move.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
All the scrolls of all heal. I guess that's pretty nice. Yeah. Could you just poke it? Do you have to slash the bubble?
Yeah.
Hi-ya!
If you said that every time you had to slash one of these.
Hi-ya!
Every
That'd
time.
be the Game Boy Advance port. Like they force a fucking voice clip in just because there was something on the 64 and like, ooh, look at how advanced we are. We got a voice chip in this Game Boy Advance. I'm sorry. Okay, we saved at that point.
Oh my god.
The game actually crashed.
Whoa! Remember what I said? At least the game didn't break?
That's the second time it's crashed. It crashed once while I was grinding, and it was kind of like while I was dragging it around doing shit.
Really?
And I sort of didn't fault the game. This will go by pretty quick. At least we didn't lose much progress.
That was... Because you knew something was wrong immediately as soon as you loaded.
I was like, the music stopped.
Oh my god.
Right, here we are.
Wow.
This is the progress we lost.
Wait, did you say? I thought you just recovered.
I just recovered, so I have to fight these guys again.
Okay.
I have to pop these bubbles.
Okay.
There's a couple things I gotta do. But it's like 2 battles and a couple bubbles.
Okay.
It's not too much. I didn't even need to go back and recover. And this will go by pretty quick. It's just, yeah.
God, wow.
There was no, like, reason for it to crash. It just happened.
Rise, O flame.
Should have actually given her fire. I don't know if I should have done that. Ah! You coming for me?
Notice.
Anyway, pop this bubble, please. Alright, we'll go ahead and kill these dudes. They are resistant to fire. Interesting set of circumstances. Well, I could just zap all. I don't know if they're resistant to zap, but this is something we haven't seen.
Electrocute.
At the very least. And we have that recover cone anyway. Yeah, dead. Fuck off.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Oh, Seeds of Power, though. I don't think they dropped that last time. So maybe you can grind those here. Ooh. Ooh, that's dirty.
You wouldn't necessarily consistently get the same thing, though.
No, you wouldn't. But the fact that they do drop them is kind of busted.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go and recover just now. I'm gonna do this first. Kill the panther, the cougar, or whatever.
Now, burn to a crisp.
I mean, the game is running perfectly.
Yeah.
It just, like, stopped working for no reason.
Oh, that was a breeze.
No crash from Windows or anything like that.
Very sudden.
Oh. I don't know if we got hurt by that. It didn't make a noise. We were still kind of, like, invincible from the encounter. Fact. Yeah, we still got all our hit points. Alright, instead of golden nut, what's it? Sea life. Okay. He's a powerhouse. That is interesting, though. That these things drop Seeds of Power. Well, like I said, what the fuck? These guys respawn?
You did not fight these ones.
No, I did fight these. I used Zap All just a second ago. These are the guys I used Zap All on.
Electrocute.
That's even more broken. If these guys drop more Seeds of Power, because we just fought these guys and they dropped 2. And there's a save cone, like feet away. No.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Flamestone, that's a little more.
Yeah, go save.
I could walk out of the screen and try it again,
Yeah.
just to test it.
Definitely save.
Yeah.
Instead of paranoia.
Yeah, I'll test walking out of the screen and doing that one more time. These guys, we did not fight this time. I know I heard their noise, but I thought they were actually coming up. Because we take that boat to another island or
Please
something.
release your fury, O Earth. I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Or Ogre Helm. Alright, let's see. We'll leave the screen, come right back. I mean, these things come back. The iguanas don't. Or the... Oh, ow. Ow!
Sure, you're fine.
How much damage did I take? I took...
Oh, really?
That was like 100-something damage.
Huh.
Well, okay. Fuck. Don't fuck with bubbles.
I guess so. Jeez, no joke.
So, does the panther respond to the cougar? Wow.
Okay.
Really? So
That's-
going from this place to this place actually respawns enemies.
For some reason, this place has different rules.
It does. It might be because it's like in-game similar. Like
Okay.
that extra area in the in-game. That's the only thing I can think of. These guys don't have the insta-kill move, I believe now. It was just the, they look exactly like these guys. They're slightly colored different,
Okay.
Electrocute.
but they are the same model that has Baboom. You gonna drop Seeds of Power?
a breeze.
Oh.
Really now?
How much experience? I didn't even look at how much experience I got. I mean, that's more than you get from the Yetis. And you get Seeds of Power as rewards sometimes. Because look at this. Where is it? These things. I got way more than 99 of these things. And they're dropping because... Oh, yeah.
Mm. Really?
It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right.
No. But it is what it is.
I suppose it is.
You could just keep getting them power nuts.
Can we really not...
For power seeds, but...
We don't have enough room. Mentality... Pirates... Maybe this is affecting it. Pirate's Ring. Up chances to get items at the combat.
Definitely keep that, for sure. If it means you can keep getting those power seeds.
Yeah. Absorb magic on there, I suppose.
Yeah, if you wanted to grind for power seeds.
That's how you do it. Pretty easy.
Wow.
Hopefully your game didn't crash, but there's a save point right the fuck here.
Yeah. And of course, if you've already grinded beforehand, you can just instant kill them like you've been doing.
Yeah. Otherwise, they are kind of a pain.
Yeah. So it's kind of special in your case because you can kill them so fast.
Yeah, and at that point, it's kind of overkill to even put more into power.
Yeah, I would feel a little tempted just because of how dirty it is. That's strong.
Oh my god. That's dirty. It's
like
tempting too. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
tempting to fuck around with.
I can feel it.
This is actually going to be a stopping point. Oh, hello, guys. Well, we'll see what happens off stream.
You cannot get away with that.
If I get like a fuck ton of Seeds of Power, we'll see how many. I don't know.
Oh, that was a breeze.
They're dropping like every other battle. We're almost done with this area though. There's not much left. Patience, nut.
Yeah.
Edge nut.
So I was just gonna say, it's when you wait it out a bit.
Ow! Fucking bubble!
What a fool you are.
It hurts. The bubble hurts me. So yeah, this is how close to the next area it is. And yeah, you can just... Wow. We will go here. Sell a couple things. Save the game. Good place to stop.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know. Something might happen that may prevent me from doing anything off stream.
I'm wondering.
Like, I don't know if somebody's gonna leave the party because of a story-related thing.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Hi, this town is bustling with activity. Fruit of prosperity is in abundance. This peaceful scenery is just a facade. When the time comes, its true ugly form is sure to show itself.
Jeez.
What the fuck? We, the people of Kyrum, are known as the descendants of the people of darkness. So there's the Grand Saber in this country? What do you mean by descendants of the people of darkness? Not like everyone's hunched over, rubbing their hands and muttering curses, saying that you're one of these people? Yes, most probably have almost no memory of the people of darkness. But only my people can never forget. That is why I left to learn about the confrontation between light and darkness. Come, let's get a room first. Tomorrow we can start searching for the meaning of Zero's words. Oh, good.
Also, is it Kyrus or Cyrus?
Kyrum?
Hiram? Sorry, I'm thinking.
Sirum or
Why
Kyrum?
would Cyrus? Yeah, is it
I don't know.
Sirum or Kyrum?
I have no idea. I've never heard it pronounced in the voice acting in the game.
I don't
one
know
of
why
those
it
things.
just dawned on me because I read it that way in my head all of a sudden.
Another thing, she can get an element tied to it, but it's not as good as what she has currently. Sudden death power. This thing just has like insta-kill sometimes.
It's not as strong though.
It's not as strong and it
So-
removes movement.
Kind of comes at a cost.
I suppose it does. Huge crossbow, maybe later. Main gouge. See, like, it gives 10 defense and attack, but it's not warp knives. Now comes the decision of,
I
is the
see.
attack good?
Yeah, I would stick with what you got because you're so over leveled.
That the damage is negligible.
Yeah, once you feel like you need a power up, then you can buy something. Also,
Halberd is exactly as
Oh, maybe-
powerful as what he has.
huh? Does he have a halberd?
He
Is
might.
that why?
I don't know. Purple robe, black quartz mail, black magic wand. This and this. We found one of these in the
Yes. Yeah.
thing. Magic high heels. Interesting, she can wear those. Wizard's hat. Oh, they can't be muted now.
Okay.
Paralysis and magic block. That's pretty good. Jewelry, plus 20 defense, holy shit. 40 move.
What?
That's the run speed.
Well, you can give it to Merrick. It's better whenever he has.
He has the thing that gives him an extra attack.
Never mind.
I mean, it's better than move than everything. I'm gonna buy... I'll get 4 of them. Fuck it. Wait a minute. Yippee! We got some great deals here. Powerless nut. Exhaustion nut. Slowpoke
Oh
nut.
god, the exhaustion nut.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
Okay. No, these are good. One gold? Excuse me. Other, no.
Maybe the game wants to keep it for some reason.
Where are the...
But
Recovery. Here we go. The golden nuts.
yeah, there you go.
5,000 gold. Sister stone? No. Wait. Yes. Okay. So we got some money now. Let's save the game at the end. And then, I might go back out there knowing what I know now.
Just for how ridiculous it is, really.
I would like to get Ryudo to max strength. Like 999
That would be
strength.
so funny. That would be so stupid.
In my own personal fucked up world. But anyway, I'll decide on that off stream. Anyway,
Probably won't
thank
get
you.
that much. I think that'd be a lot of nut.
Yeah. And if anything, I could give it to another person in the party to boost their attack, but everybody sort of like switches in and out, so I can't really promise that.
Right.
It's kind of fucked up. Anyway, thank you for coming. I hope you have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye.